is it working? Yay. I seem to be streaming. Ignore that. If you're on the VOD, you saw nothing, and you didn't because I privated it, probably. Ha ha ha. Basically, my encoder got overloaded. I just meddled with some settings. I do not know how to stream. I've been doing this, like, for a few months, and I just sort of guess by pressing buttons. So that's pretty cool. So we'll see if this is better. Probably because I'm streaming in, like, the highest resolution bloody possible. And this game just fries my PC for some reason. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. I don't seem to be having any issues right now. Let me disable. No. Let me disable my preview just in case. I'm not getting any errors anymore, so yay. Seems to be working okay. Anyway, this is the house that I built off stream. I feel like it's a little bit ugly. This is the family. It's just a mum and her daughter. And I was like meddling around with like cheats and just like, we don't need to be moving. There we go. Meddling around with like seeing what build mode has. It's a bit of an ugly house. She's gotta keep from the front and then like from the side. Just don't look. Basically, I'll take you through it before we go then build on this lot. Not on this lot, but in this world. This is sort of my like messing around, my test world. So this is there's a way to like do like walk first person mode. You know, that would be really cool in this game. Anyway, so you walk in through here. There's like a little entryway. I feel like it's pretty cute. And then ignore the stinky pizza. This is the living room. I'm not sure how I feel about the carpet and everything. Like, I don't love the carpet here, I will admit. What? Okay, we seem to be fine. Again. Fun fact. I don't know what's happening. Okay, my stream's fine. Just in my stream, we have faith. No, see, it's going like bitty. Googling this. Does Google know what I mean if I say my stream's going bitty? No, it doesn't. like, it's like a visual snow effect, you know? Like, staticky. Is that a good word for it? Nope. Do you know what? I don't know. Talking about the house like a 1950s man talks about his wife. What did I say? Oh, was it because I said I'm not sure I like her? The carpet. That might have been what I said, in which case very fair. Then there's like this. I don't know what to do with this space. I made this house way too big. Hopefully it won't go spotty again. It just does that sometimes, so that's fun. Oh, is it paused? It's not paused, is it? Did I break it? No, I didn't break it. I get worried that it... What's going on? Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. I thought I broke it. I refreshed the chat. I hate when I refresh the chat. Somebody said something and it was really good, and I... Oh, I can see it in my preview. My preview? Pretty from the... Oh, did I say pretty from the side and not pretty from the back? Oh. That was pretty funny. Actually, do you know what? That is kind of true. I hate the lights, by the way. Maybe I need to move this one, but like... That's too bright, right? That's too much in the darkness. Why? And these don't give much light. I don't feel like it's not very consistent, you know? Don't love the lighting in this game. This is supposed to be like a little office thing. I don't know that I like this wall from this angle. Or from this angle, actually. There's supposed to be. There was a table and chairs there, but I had to move it to here. Because they just didn't like walking all the way. Ignore the dirty pizza. This is the kitchen. This is the thing I'm most proud of. I'll keep it in this view. Because of all the clutter. But the game did not like all of this clutter and had a really hard time. I had a really weird bug. It wasn't a bug. It's an intended feature, but it just wasn't explained well to me. Where I was like making my sim cook and I didn't give her enough space here because I'd put clutter on it, like just up here, right? Like I've done with this here. And I didn't realize that it has to be like completely clear counter space for them to do it. But normally when you try and do that, there's like a message that pops up when you try and cook that's like, oh, you don't have enough counter space. I didn't get that. So she was going through and she was cooking and then she was just like, instead of putting it down somewhere, it just disappeared, but it was spending my money, which was rude. My mic is a tad quiet. How is my mic always quiet? Okay, thank you. Let me make myself louder. Thank you for letting me know. Where's the button to make me louder? I've just started playing with mods, but there's not mods in this currently. I mean, there are mods loaded, but I didn't build this with mods, if that makes sense. Is that better in a mic ad, or am I peaking? How are we vibing with this? Okay. But yeah, I do like a lot of this clutter in this game. There's so much stuff in this game. It's very cool. I do like the clutter, but there isn't as much as I wanted. You know? Like, it's cool. But it doesn't quite scratch an itch the way that I want. Like, there's some good stuff here, but there's also some stuff that I think is absolutely rubbish, and I will never use some of this. What's like a really good example? Is there like most of this is just tat, as we British people would say. Like, I like that we've prioritized having this in the game. You know, so amazing. But when am I ever realistically going to use it? I'm glad my mic volume is better. Slay. Thank you for letting me know. Like, some of these things are cool. I don't know what this is. I have no clue. You know, like, they're cool for custom builds and things, but, you know, realistic. Oh, actually, the elf on the elf thingy is kind of cool, but realistically, I'm not going to use most of those. Or there's, like, I don't know where it's gone, but there's, like, cleaning stuff. What am I ever going to use? Like, this cow statue, you know? Some of it's cool, but some of it isn't, and, like, these are completely decorative, which, again, this game's in early access. I'm not saying it has to have complete, full, like, you know, ability or whatever, but it doesn't. And that's, like, slightly annoying, is it just sort of, it's nice. This is the bathroom. This is what I did first. I really like the green. And something I do really love about building in this game is that if I press this, I can do different kinds of color swatches, and I can make them match and do, oh, I didn't even see this. I can do, like, custom color swatches, and I can, like, change the textures of things. I can do, like, real deep. So I can make these match in color, like, exactly, which is so good. This is, like, the little outside area that I think is ugly, and I don't know how to make pretty outside areas. And I've never known how to make pretty outside areas. So that'll be a challenge today. And then, this is the upstairs. There's a little gym. I also make really ugly gyms. This is the main bedroom. Again, the outside area is ugly. Oh, there's also, like, limited plants in this, which is fine, but it's a bit of an issue because, you know, the plants kind of suck. You know, there's only so many times you can use the same plant. But this is a little bedroom. I did this, like, nook thing, and then I ran out of decor. Also, these clip through. Where are they? Like, these archways clip through, and I hate that. And then this is the little kids. She's a pianist. Her little area. I really like this bed. I think it's really cute. So, yeah. But I just sort of, like, gave up with this whole way. Anyway, this isn't what we're supposed to be doing. I'm just taking you through this. What we're supposed to be doing today is we're gonna spin the wheel. Sorry that this suddenly, look, I switched between, like, my game and my browser, and it just makes the game look, oh, real ugly when I switch scenes, which is really, really funny to me, like, when I switch between my screen. So let's open this, and we're gonna do this. So, right, rules. I'm gonna ignore the, it's full Sims, but I'm gonna ignore the simoleons / whatever the current scene is in the game that I don't remember, right? We're gonna ignore that, because I don't want to do that. I want to take inspiration from this. I might reroll until I find, like, one that I want. I'm really not taking this strongly. I am just randomly pressing buttons. This is the Plumbella one, by the way. I will link it, but the link is also up here if you, like, want to just see it. Yourself. And we're gonna hope we get a good one. I might reroll it if it's absolutely, absolutely awful. Right, what's this? Okay. The building style of your house is Art Deco, and your colour themes will be blue, purple, and brown. Okay, I'm already not loving that, but I don't want to resist. This is supposed to challenge me. I don't want to resist that. It will have 1 floor and 5 rooms. So it's a bungalow. It's an Art Deco bungalow. It's a bisexual, apart from the pink, Art Deco bungalow. Who lives here? Your budget for this build, I'm gonna ignore the budget. It houses 5... it houses 5 Sims. Okay, that's fine. Can do that. I think. No, I can't. No, I can't. If 5 rooms includes a bathroom. Okay, right. Bathroom, like, dining room, kitchen, and living room. We'll put those all in 1 room. That's fine. We can cheat with that, right? 2. This is a different save to the one you done in the first room. Yes, this is my, like, cheat save where I, like, mess around and test things. The other one is going to be, I'm going to try and play that as legit as possible until it gets boring, and it's going to be, like, primarily live mode. I'm going to do a little bit of building or whatever, but I'm not going to go just, like, give myself a boatload of money and, you know, just, like, build whatever house I want. This is my, like, building, messing around, testing, playing around with cheats, kind of trying to break the game, adding a bunch of mods. I will probably keep some of my mods on, but you know, like that kind of thing. You just as much as this build is you build it all in bird's eye view. What does that even mean? I'm rolling another one. I don't like that one. The building style of your house is Mediterranean. Okay, can vibe with that. And your color themes will be blue. Love this already. Green and grey. Don't love the grey, but I can make the grey work. It will have 3 floors and 2 rooms. Okay. So, already starting off, that's not possible. Okay. Again. No, not Queen and Victorian. Okay, I'm also not going to do that one. Oh my god, sorry. This is really not... This sucks. Okay. Do you know what? I'm just gonna, right, close my eyes and re-roll. Okay, and I have faith in the gods. The building style of your house is craftsman, and your color themes will be pastel. Okay. It will have 2 floors and 6 rooms. This is better. 2 floors and 6 rooms. Gonna ignore the budget. It houses 3 Sims. Okay. You cannot use BB jump move objects. I'm gonna ignore that because it's not Sims. And I don't know how to. I mean, I can take the alt thing off, but I don't want to do that. Okay, so this. We love this. I'm gonna pop this in chat so we can all keep this in our minds. Woo. What is craftsman decor? Hold on. I've never encountered this decor style. Okay. So, pastel craftsman house is already going to be a strong. Okay, okay, no, okay. Ooh, oh, don't do that. Okay, this is craftsman. So like very woody, earthy, kind of like it's a mix between like cottagecore and I guess like almost not quite vintage. Oh, I'm assuming bird's eye view means doing it completely looking down from above instead of using the free camera. Probably. I'm glad I'm not doing that one because that one sucks. Okay. I can vibe with this. I don't know if I can necessarily do this in Paralives, but we're gonna see. I don't know if Paralives has this sort of like Victorian style. It's very almost maximalist as well. I like some of these photos, you know? Like this one. Love this. It's kind of like rich person nook, you know? What gods the British worship and is Queen Elizabeth one of them? I don't. Did she? Sorry, I took that way too literally, and I'm just thinking about like gods and are they? Hold on, I'm thinking about something. I'm thinking about like are gods typically venerated dead people, and that's got me on a whole tangent. I'm gonna say they can be because Jesus Christ, but you know, like I just I'm trying to think about any other gods that have that. But no, that wasn't the gods I'm referring to. I believe in the Greek gods. Lore drop. I am in fact pagan. So I was thinking of those guys, but there was also like ancient British gods, and by they're sort of Celtic. That's a long side tangent that we're not going to get into. I will say also that this house does look like something. If anyone's played Baldur's Gate 3, this feels like a house that Housen and Astarion together, and maybe Gale would live in. I don't know if I'm the only one. Ooh, okay, I love this. I love the blue cabinets. I will be doing some like strong blue cabinet. No, it's pastels. It's pastels. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna translate this in pastels, but I'm thinking lots of wood, lots of leather. I want to say bright bold colors, but I guess I can't do that. I'm gonna say like brasses. I'm gonna allow myself neutrals as well as pastels, but it has to be primarily pastels. But I don't think it has to be totally pastels because I think if trying to do it completely pastel, it's just not gonna work. But something like this, but with color. Well, that's kind of a pastel. Like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's sort of... If I add pastel after this, what on earth comes up? Pastel. I think that's not that bad. Blurry as anything. That's kind of... Okay, that's kind of cute. You know what? That's kind of cute. I'm vibing with this. These are sort of cute. They're sort of moving away from the craftsman, and that's sort of more... I don't know what period of time that is. I want to say Victorian or like Queen Anne or something. I'm not on top of my decor, but this is like cute. Okay, yeah, this is. I'm vibing with this pastel sort of cottage, craftsman. Yeah. Okay, I will verify I'm human. I've not been to this website. Craftsman style, right? Okay, what? Can I say no? Can I opt out? And thank you. Sorry. Uh, embrace the original wood. Okay, so we need lots of wood. As pagan once a time, cooler than the other religions I knew of. Oh man, there's a story there. Can I ask why you're not pagan anymore, or is that like deep? Because I understand people have different reasons for like shifting religions and stuff. It is cool, but I don't want to like disrespect any other religions. I think all religions have their good bits and their bad bits, and I think we tend to either one way or another either overly respect the religions that we're part of, or overly respect religions we're not part of, like depending on who you are. And I think like you can have too much reverence for one religion, ironically, even if that's the one you're in, where you kind of think that they can't do any good. I'm not saying this is you, but like this happens I think a lot in culture where people are like, oh man, paganism is just so much cooler than those Christians, and then the Christians also do the same thing, and I just don't think it creates like a productive society. That's a very weird tangent to go on, but I think like also and vice versa. So I'm kind of careful about saying things that even could be misconstrued in that way, just because I don't want people like, I like Christians, love every sort of religion, you know, it depends on the person. So I do agree with you, like I do think paganism is stupidly cool, but I also actually also think Christianity is really cool. Hot take. Hot take, guys. That's the most like I think mid not take I've ever made, is that all religions are cool and worthy of respect. Guys, don't cancel me. Sorry, that's a really bad joke to make. Paint the walls light or really dark? Well, I guess we're going pastel. Highlight special architectural moments. This is cool. I like this. So I guess we're gonna do sort of lots of like layering and things. Okay. I'm vibing with this. I'm vibing with this. Cool tables. I don't know how much of this we have in Paralives, but I love this. I'm vibing with this. Okay. I was dating a Wiccan. Once I was out of that, I realized I had like textbook signs of Stockholm syndrome and like religious psychosis. Oh man, that's crazy. That's fair though. If that's not your vibe, obviously it's not your vibe, because that's a lot. Okay, hold on. I like the like fun wallpaper. I wonder if we. I was gonna say I wonder if we can do this in pastel, but Paralives lets you just like do custom colors. That's great. Okay. 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 Let's switch back. Let's go back, my friend. Let's see if we can find. I like to build from scratch, generally, but I want to see. I don't think there's any house that sort of already has this sort of style. That's actually not too bad of a house. No? That's kind of a vibe. That one is kind of a vibe. But it's 2 floors and... Oh, it's 2 floors and 6 rooms. See, I feel like it's going to be hard to get that, you know? I'm usually quite bad at building exteriors, so I tend to sort of want to... That's a park. I kind of just want to... Ooh! Okay. Am I crazy, or does, like... Is this one for sale? No. But, like, something like this is almost better than this one, but we can take inspiration from this one. I think I'm going to do this one. Yes. Have I moved house? Wait, no, okay. We own 2 properties. Okay, cool. For a second, I was just like, did I just completely abandon this other... Wait, did I? No, I don't want to sell this lot. I want to build this one. Yes. Okay, we're not gonna sell all walls and items on this lot. No. Move lot, split household, save lot from the library, place a lot from the library. Okay, I don't want to do any of this. I don't want to bulldoze a lot. I guess we're gonna like just delete things. Yeah, we'll delete everything. Take a sledgehammer to it. I like some of this. We're gonna keep some of this, but some of this we're gonna get away. So we're gonna get rid of all of the furniture. But I want to keep most of the structure. But I want to add a couple more interesting architectural bits to make it feel like a cabin. It was 2 floors and 6 rooms, so we're gonna have to also like, we might have to adjust. I'm gonna include this as a room, by the way. So this is 3 here. How many rooms does it have already? This is 3 here, and then 1. So we're gonna have to split this into another 3. Wait. Oh no. Okay, it's now 3 floors, but we're still gonna do 6 rooms. So. Get rid of one of these. I'm gonna get rid of the downstairs bathroom actually then, because I think this, I don't love it. I think we could do a much more interesting architectural thing here. I'm gonna keep the lights for now. Oh, don't delete the wall. Delete the knives. Do you know what? I guess we don't need a wall. Okay. We're overhauling this house. Fun. Not sure how much I love this noise. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not gonna count the hallway as well. Sorry, guys. I'm not gonna count the hallway. How many Sims have here? 3. Okay, that's fine. I can make this like a double. I can adjust. Wait, what does the bulldoze thing do? No, okay. I don't want to do the bulldoze thing. I don't want to mess with it. Let me get this. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. We're locked in. We are locked in. Chat, how are we doing tonight? How are things? How's everyone's day been? Anyone done anything interesting or not interesting? Or vice versa? What did I do today? I did some gardening. It's been really hot in the UK. So that was fun. Cleaned out my nan's fridge. Which was also good, and I've been procrastinating doing any other chores. Because they're not important. Woke up and at work, so fair. That, I was gonna say that daily grind, but I feel like I'm like a corporate poster if I say something like that, you know? Let's not do that. Okay. I think we've deleted everything. I want to delete. Right? Okay. I already love most of this, but I want to make it brown and pastel. No. White? No, brown. Brown feels like a good color. So we're gonna... Just grabbing... Okay, that's not like a color thing. Am I gonna have to manually change all the colors? Okay. That's fine, I can do that. What's this called? Okay, hold on. Wait, let me... Why can't I... do like a custom color? I feel like I should be able to do a custom color, no? Okay, I can add that to inventory. I don't want to. I wish there's a way to like press them all and change their colors, you know, rather than manually trying to do it. Okay, we're gonna try and make everything the same brown, which is gonna go really well, I think. What was the button that I made to make the wheel come up? Edit. Okay, we're gonna save this hex code. These will all be fine because they're all the same. Like, I just wish there was a way to automatically change the color. This is gonna be so boring. How do I change the color of these? Huh? Game? Okay. I think most things will have like a brown swatch. Did I delete that? Is this me? Did I do this? Okay. That looks kind of ugly, no? Did I do this? Because I don't think this looks good. Huh? Okay. I'm just gonna leave it the way that it was. I really wanna... How do I get to those? Like the trim. Where's that button? Is it here? No. Where's that button? It's here. Okay, so I can keep them on. Oh, but I have to manually change it here? Ew. Well, that's not the right one. Okay. This one? No. Am I being silly? Oh, but I kind of... No, I don't like that one, actually. I take it back. It's like thicker than that. Where? Is it that one? Oh. That's gross. Okay. I've also been procrastinating because my Oh, circadian. Couldn't read that for a second. Circadian rhythm is chopped unk status. Like your sleep schedule? I assume that's what you mean. Oh, is it this one? No. This one? I'll be here. It's that one. Did not look like that. Okay. Sleep bad, yeah. That's not good. Sleep is important. Which is probably the most obvious thing I've ever said, actually. Guys, do not take advice from me. Do not trust me. Oh, how am I supposed to... Okay. How am I supposed to access this? There we go. Top... No, do you know what? Doesn't matter. You can't really see it. Who cares? You know? I'll do that one. And that's it. That's all we need. We don't need that either. Oh no, we do. I like that. I spoke too soon. Okay, and now we're gonna change all these to brown. I hope your sleep gets better, my friend. We love sleep in this house. In this stream, we love sleep. Sleep's very important. I've been like really weird. So sometimes for work I have to get up at like 5:30. And it means on my days off, or like sometimes I work like late. You know, that's sucks because I keep waking up at 5:30 and I'm like, I don't need to be awake yet. But I do sleep. I've started having dreams again though, and that's like my favorite thing. Slay. I love dreams. I love lucid dreaming as well. I love just like doing things in my dream and like knowing I'm doing things. It's really cool. Damn, sleep is important. Are we sure? Has been confirmed? Ha ha ha. Very funny. I feel like I have to say that though because people don't always seem to know that. Which seems silly and maybe a little condescending, but sometimes I'm just like scrolling through social media and I'm like, do people know? Do people like no? Do they know? Do people know how important sleep is? Do the people get it? Because sometimes I think people do, but sometimes it's a little bit like, I don't know, we get caught in the minutiae of like optimizing our lives and stuff, and then we're like, oh wait, the things that are important, like drinking enough water and shit. Like no one ever does that, you know? This has been Life Lessons with Moth. If anybody else has any other problems, please share. That's a joke. That's a bit. I promise. I am not that good. Oh man. Okay. Do we like the right chat? I need thoughts. Do we like these like black planters? Like, should I keep them as black, or should I make them brown, or should I make them pastel? Like, what color are we thinking? I like keeping them. I think they give a bit of interest. I do not like whatever this is. That can be gone immediately. I also want to change this color to a pastel blue, I'm thinking. Ugh. So none of these, because these are all really ugly. Huh? Okay, we're gonna like go round. Maybe a green. Yeah, maybe like a... That's... I don't like that color. Right? Am I going insane? I'm never, oh, I couldn't read. I'm never aware, and it's like little story ideas. I even love the nightmares for being so vivid and creative, more than I can come up with it in waking hours. Oh, that's really interesting. I think I was having this conversation with somebody a while back about how like my dreams are weird because I have a really hard time like visualizing things in my head. What's that called? It starts with does it start with an A? Aphantasia. Aphantasia. I have like a really hard time like visualizing things properly in my head, and so my dreams they're the most like immersed I get with something, but they're still not like really visual in my brain. Like they're more like an experience than like a picture, and I always find that really interesting because like my dreams are the most vivid I ever get with my creativity, and I think that's probably why I like to like lucid dream and stuff. But I mean, yeah, I don't know, like it's weird. I wonder, are yours like super vivid in like the literal picture sense, or are they like much more broadly, you know, just like vivid with like the ideas behind them? Because also I think my like stories, I always dreamed in black and white, but I can see color sometimes now. That's sick. I dream in third person. Sometimes I fly, and I can lucid dream, but yeah, the lucid dreaming is weird because it's not really immersive, and I kind of know I'm dreaming, which is probably why I can lucid dream easier, is because my dreams aren't that immersive. I think having the flower beds being colorful would be a good touch. I think that's what you asked. It is. What color should the flower beds be was the question. Like the outside of that, you know? Side note, is anybody else drinking? Non-alcoholic. because I'm maybe sound like I'm an alky drinking on stream. No, I'm having like it's called a poppy raspberry rose, like low soda, low sugar soda, and they're surprisingly really good for being low sugar. Normally I think like low sugar or like kombucha or whatever, it's nice but doesn't hit the spot. The raspberry one's really good. The other ones suck. I've tried them, but this one's nice. Okay, let's find a good pastel green. Please. Let me edit this. There's got to be an easier way to get to edit. Okay. I just feel like that looks ugly. Maybe that? That's not really pastel though. I mean, it's sort of like muted pastel, I guess. I guess we'll do that one. Okay, is that now here? It is. Wonderful. Like, yeah, leave that, and then I want to make... Oh, I don't want to move that. Getting used to these controls is very hard for me. Because I don't know what any of these do. Like, I forget that you have to, like, double-click things to make it. Literally, no. What one is it? Not that. That one? No. This one. Yes. Oh, I could make it green? I don't want to make it green. Do I? No. I want to make it this color. The brown. Can I make it brown? Can. I like that better. I was dreaming very vibrantly during a really stressful time in my life, so I think that the colors had some sort of emotional chemical reaction. That's very interesting. Yeah, I find that super, like, fascinating as well, like, how our dreams change. Like, I don't know, has anybody ever had a recurring dream? Because I get those a lot, and I get prophetic dreams. I say prophetic. They're prophetic in a sense that, like, I take something from them. And I think that's a prophecy. And then it sort of ends up being true, but you know how, like, when you get your tarot cards read, I say this as a tarot card reader, you get your tarot cards read, and it's, like, kind of bullshit enough to apply to anything. That's kind of how my dreams are prophetic, in the sense that, like they sort of were, I guess. But they're also sort of not prophetic. Okay. I guess we're gonna... Oh, okay. Right, hold on. How am I gonna do the rest of this area? I didn't realize you were changing the wall color. I think having them as a similar color to the wood would be cool. Okay, cool. I can do that one. That's close enough. You know, I like it a little bit brighter, I guess. Because it's changing the color of the... Ew. That's actually kind of... I kind of like the pink as a contrast. Okay, chat. Vote. Do we like the brown and the white? Or, like, the lighter brown and the pink? I'll change this one to be the lighter brown and the pink so we get a really good comparison. Which of these? I'm still not sold on the green. And the dark brown, I guess it could be a lighter brown. Hold on, let me... Ooh. I think I might actually... Do I like that better? No, I feel like that doesn't have enough contrast. Right? Yeah. No, I like that better. Yeah. I had a recurring dream where I gained, like, autonomy in my dreams. Not self-awareness of being in them all the time, but I could control myself. Oh, like lucid dreaming? Or is that different? That's cool. I've had like recurring nightmares before, which is really weird. I had one when I was a kid, and then, like, I had one a couple years back where I was like, I'm back at the fucking building again after this, like, weird, shitty-ass circus. And it was really weird, because, again, I lucid dream now. So, like, visiting it the second time around, I was, like, really, really weird. Like, because I was aware that I'd been here before, and I was just like, oh, man, this, like, sucks. And it's not really that scary anymore, because, like, circuses don't scare me anymore, unlike when I was 8. And, like, I knew it was all in my head, so it was just really odd to be there and be like, oh, huh, why am I here? Like, what's the point? Why is my brain doing this? It was weird. Okay, white and brown looks cool. Cool. I will keep it as white and brown. Yapping. I love yapping. Honestly, that's, I think, a good chunk of the reason why I'm a streamer is that I just love yapping. It is great. Okay, how do I make this siding? And then we'll make the, I guess we'll make the break this color? Yeah, we'll go with that, I guess. Make it brown and green. Yeah, I've had recurring nightmares before. Yeah, they suck. My earliest memories was just a string of nightmares, and that dream was the last. Okay, hold on, wait, let me read that again. My earliest memories. Oh, okay, right, like yeah. I don't know why I couldn't understand the phrase "my earliest memories" for a second, which is a string of nightmares, and that dream was the last one before I started having memories of being awake. Oh man, that's so weird. I don't know what my first memories. Like, I must know what my first memories are, but I couldn't, like, it's all hazy of like what time period would have been my first memories, you know? Like, I can't sort them out from each other. But, oh my god, that's so interesting to me. Okay, how do I... That looks ugly. That still looks ugly. I feel like I don't want to make everything, like, the same brown and green. But I guess I will. This is a colour scheme. Okay. This is a colour scheme, guys. This is how colour works. Can I visually match that? Is that close enough? That's close enough! What can I say? I'm not going to be able to get round to the side of the building and it's going to bug me so much. Just so we're aware. I vividly remember the terror of something akin to, like, hell before that was a concept. Oh, man. That's, like, terrifying for a baby. See, I've been saying this. You being a good gaffer makes you interesting to listen to. Makes you a good streamer. Thank you. I wouldn't say. I will take interesting to listen to as a compliment. I'm not sure how much the rambles from my brain are that interesting. That sounds like me being self-deprecating. I just mean in the sense of, like, I don't know. I'm not, like, a great thinker in that way. I'm not contributing to society in the sense of, like, it being a, I don't know, like, philosophical or political musing or something. This is just me, like, entertaining, yapping, which I suppose is still, like, a good thing, but, you know. Yeah. I don't know. Yapping is fun. I love yapping. I hate how gross this building looks from the front. We're gonna fix that, do not worry. I also really like saying chat. Like, I like chat as a cosmic entity in existence. I like that chat is a collective. And you are all chat. How does it feel to be chat? The singular hive mind informing me on what to do and what not to do in this world. Also quite like when the chat is small. Like, I hate big chats. I hate being in big chats as somebody who, like, oh, what's that? Can I fix that ceiling? Thank you. That's slightly better, I guess. Making it hardwood. I do not like these steps either. Ugh. Can I make these a different colour? Should I make them... Actually, I kind of like the pink pastel. You know? Am I crazy? I think I like the pink. Maybe I'll make these pink flowers. Can I do that? And then, yeah, just like... Yes. I'm vibing with this. The vision is coming together. Not that one. Yes. I'm seeing. I actually also kind of like the green. Am I crazy? Does that green look better? Let me get rid of this ugly stuff. This is a nice new house that we've just moved into. It is lovely. I don't mind it having some of the ivy and stuff. I just don't love... okay, right. Also, I realized my YouTube volume was turned down a lot, which is why you're so quiet for me. Apologies all. That's fine. Chat. Am I too loud? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? Collectively, my chat. How are we feeling? Is this too crazy? The music is also pretty quiet. You know? Like, it's quiet for me, mostly. I turned it up now, but it's just sort of like a background volume. There's nothing important to hear. So I don't mind if it's a little bit more quiet. I love being chat. Being one of the voices in your head is one of my favorite pastimes. Oh, amazing. Amazing. I just love it. I like consulting you guys. Like, it feels like every time I make a decision, I'm like, chat. My council of people. Tell me. Is this a good aesthetic decision? Do we like these colors? Also, I like that there's basically tarot cards in this game with, like, the story mode and stuff, like together cards. That's sick. I think I prefer the green. I'm gonna switch to green. I can change my mind later. If you think it's bad, let me know. No, you're not too loud. You're still a good volume. Slay. I need you guys to listen to my lovely dulcet tones, my sweet, smooth voice, and my vibe. Also, I like that hold on. Let me get my phone up because I posted this thing to Instagram. And it was just me. I think I tapped the mic. I was gonna say banged the mic, but that sounds wrong. I just like posted a clip of me playing this game, and it was so funny. I got like quite a few people being like, "This game sucks," which was hilarious because I don't really care. Like fair enough, have yours. Someone put horrible graphics, nope. And I was just like, okay. Somebody else, okay, I felt a bit mean because I wasn't trying to be mean, but I think I was like a little bit too sassy to somebody on TikTok. This game is not my game to defend. I do not care if you enjoy it. I enjoy it. That's what's important. But if it's not your vibe, it's not your vibe, you know. But somebody put literally one mod in The Sims and you can do everything this game can do, which is not true. I don't know if you guys have played The Sims, but like it's not one. It would be at least several mods. And like, okay, maybe you can achieve this with mods. But then I put, is there a mod to make Sims open world? I've been looking for one but couldn't find it, which is my sassy way of saying, no, there isn't a working mod that makes Sims open world. Because Sims can't be made open world, because it's kind of shit sometimes. And I don't really want to mod. I like modding my game, but I don't necessarily want to automatically mod it to hell and back to just make this work, you know? Like just have like a color wheel or whatever, you know? Like I like modding for some new items, and I'm gonna see if there's like this actually. Actually, I want to see. It was like a boba table. I got. See? It does work. Can I put this in? See? Cute. But yeah. I'm podcasting the stream so the image house is unknown to me. Okay, Slay. You do not need to know. Just know it's really, really good. In your mind's eye, picture like the best build possible. And you got it. You might be disappointed if you come look at the stream. It's fine. But thank you. I'm enjoying being just a voice in your ear, just podcasting. Thank you for listening. Horrible graphics, are they serious? I know, I get, it's like, some people don't like the art style, but I wouldn't say this is horrible graphics. You know? It's definitely a little bit, I don't know, by the way, it's a bit choppy still. Okay, but you also shouldn't have to mod a game to make it more functional. Oh, no. Like, yeah, no, I agree you shouldn't have to mod a game to make it more functional. I'm just saying, like, even if that is your argument, is that, like, you can build mods. Like, mods are unpredictable, they're not great. And also, like, and what? Like, this is a game I prefer. Like, I don't know. I'm not the Paralives developers. I don't care. And actually, I don't think the Paralives devs really care that much. Let's face it. Okay, this is the outside. I've changed the color. Do we feel like this is more, like, pastel? I feel like it looks more green in my OBS and more like pastel here. But it's kind of giving mint choc chip. And I'm vibing with this. I'm vibing with this. Let me go back to whatever the... I pasted it earlier. Pastels. 2 floors and 6 rooms. Okay, amazing. Sims. Okay, let's start looking for some... I want to do some cool, interesting architectural stuff. I don't know how much this game will let me do something interestingly architectural. But we shall see. I think I want to do something with the stairs as my interesting architectural piece. So I guess this one here. Can I? No, I can't like do the wiggle. I don't think. You know where it like curves around? What's this? Oh, no, can I do this? Okay, wait. What? Oh, I see. Okay, I see. That's just changing the banister, I think. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I can't do like a wiggle round. That's fine. Okay. But what interestingly, what can I do that's interesting architecturally? Okay. Okay, hold on. My girlfriend made me play this gym game once, and I put the vending machines in doorways so no one could leave. Towers directly in front of lounge chairs and treadmills back to back to cause risk of injury. So my opinion on interior design is probably not recommended for the faint of heart. No, but I love it. It is the equivalent of the Sims version of like putting your Sims in like weird little rooms and making them suffer. That feels very similar. You gotta maximize profits. It doesn't matter. They're NPCs. You know? But honestly, that kind of is a slay. I would kind of like a shower in front of a lounge chair. Don't think about that one too hard, actually. That sounds kind of dodgy, but you know what I mean. I meant more so that you can just like come out the shower and relax in a lounge chair immediately. That feels kind of cool. Some people will say any graphics that aren't hyper realistic are bad. That is true. I do think there's also something to say that this game, like, kind of does tank my PC, and I don't have that bad of a PC. It's not awful. I'm gonna look at what my statistics are. I'm at 99%, no, 89 to 99% GPU and 20% CPU, so I am frying my PC. Bear in mind I'm streaming as well, so that is quite high, actually. And my, like, video settings are on, like, low, and my texture is on medium. Now, again, I'm playing on, like, 2K or whatever, but, you know, I don't have that bad of a PC. It's pretty standard run-of-the-mill, you know? Like, pretty good. You know, not amazing, but decent. And yeah, like if you have like a MacBook or something, you just can't. I don't think you can run this game. Like I don't know. So bear in mind, my MacBook couldn't really run The Sims when I had that. But you know, okay, we're gonna. I want to do like a good architectural moment or something. What's this? Okay, this is like scuffs. No, thank you. Does that say? Oh, it says myth. I thought it said moss. I was like, oh my god, I'm in game. Crazy. They try to leave forced to buy a snack, have to work it off. You know, you really got to keep the cycle going. Everyone's anti-capitalist until they play a capitalistic game in which you're rewarded for the capitalism. And then for the shits and giggles, we'll do anything. Okay, I want to see, can I just pop, does this have to be attached to a wall, or can I, oh, see, I can't, what I want to do is like do a little archway there. Can I just, okay, hold on. Let's put our thinking brains on together. If I do this, can people still walk through? Ooh, what if I do... Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to make this a bit wider. Can I make this wider as the room upstairs? Not really. Okay, hold on. If I just shove it a little there. That's not too bad. Okay. See, it glitches through like the ceiling, and it's really annoying. I use Atlas OS to make my PC run better, and it's very noticeably better when I got it on my laptop. Ooh, I not thought about a different operating system. So I appreciate whenever anyone brings up their PC trying being strained. I will look into that. That sounds interesting. While hit stream a Moth Hollow reference in Paralives. I know, guys. I got like a modded tattoo that says moth on it, so I can be really cool. And make my character have a tattoo in the other game and have it say moth, which would be sick. This isn't what I wanted. It's gonna bug me now. Is there a way I can make like a... Okay. Ooh, that's kind of similar to what I wanted, I guess. It's not exactly the same, but it does create a sort of interesting architectural moment, which is something. Why is that one so tiny in comparison? What if I... Okay, hold on. Let me look at this from top down. Okay, guys, I'm cooking. Do not worry. I also have like a... Okay, yes, yes. The vision is coming together. Can I make this the wood texture? Okay, no, it needs to be sort of wider than that. Not that wide. That's kind of ugly. That's too Greek inspired. I just want like a wooden beam. Chunky wooden beam, but not that chunky. You know, like this is... Oh, wait, I can resize things, can't I? Hold on. Can I resize this? Oh, I can. I love this game. Yeah, because I want it to match this. Yes, yes. Are we seeing the vision, guys? Okay, that kind of looks bad. I need to make it cover this a bit more. Yes. Okay, yes, yes. Ah! This is cool. This is cool. I think. I'm vibing with this. I feel like I need something up here, but I don't know what I can put up here. Trapdoor. No. Can I... I can't rotate this. I need something on this. Ooh. Ooh. No, because these attached to the walls and they like clip through in weird ways. I don't want to do that. I just need like interesting wooden stuff to go in. I'm trying to use Atlas OS like a gateway drug to Linux. Yeah, I don't know. I've messed around with different operating systems, but I'm also like not that tech savvy. So I will have a look into it. It is interesting, but I worry about changing things and messing things up and stuff because it can make things better. But like I download Brave and it's okay, but I keep having to like re-clear the cache every like 2 months. Otherwise it gets like just so insanely slow, and I can just make a hole in my wall. Nice. I just feel like sometimes it's not worth it to change, you know? Sometimes it is. Sometimes it isn't. Okay, I like this. I also want to do some platforming or something. Can I do that? I don't know how I would do that. I guess, like, make a wall? But I want to do, like, maybe a little bed nook. Yeah. How big are the beds? They're, like, what? This size? Okay, I don't know why I can't. You can only build inside lots I own. I own that lot, my friend. Yes. And then if I raise this... Okay. I'm enjoying this. And then can I... get rid of these walls? And then stairs? Oh. Something's happening. Free ad block and it makes me feel super safe online. Ooh, interesting. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I don't like these. No, thank you. Is there a button to change this automatically? It's home. Where is the home button? Is here somewhere? I don't know. There's probably a home button on my thing and I'm not seeing it. Anyway, I like this. This is interesting. I don't like that this isn't centered right now, but it's okay. I will get over this. No, I won't, will I? We're gonna center it. It's gonna make it off-center on the outside, but I don't care. See, it barely makes it. Why is it flipped? Yeah. Barely makes a difference. You can't tell, but I can tell. Oh, now it's off-center. Boo. Oh, I didn't even see that Atlas has LibreWolf as a browser and I love it personally. I have not used LibreWolf, am I saying that right? I don't really know much about it. Other than, oh, the free ad block and it makes you feel super safe online is for LibreWolf. I'm following. I think Brave has a free ad block and it's like good for like cookies and tracking and stuff. But I don't know. I also don't care about my data. I should probably more care about my data. I'm taking this the wrong way. But I just don't. Companies can have it. They probably have it already. I don't know. I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist in the sense that I feel like if they have the ability, like if they wanted to, they would. But you know what I mean? Like if companies wanted to get my data, can I line this thing up? Is this off center now? Really? Okay. Enjoying this. Okay. This feels like we're getting somewhere, I think. And then I wanna take this and I wanna just do yes. That feels interesting. And then that. Okay, I'm vibing with this. This is also interesting to me. I'm liking this. Yes? Are we liking this? I don't know if I like this, but it gives me something interesting to play with. I like that. I missed a toilet brush. Was anyone gonna tell me? Sorry, guys. Does this not go anywhere? Okay. Did I... Hang on. Huh? Okay. Oh. I think we might have broken the game. That's such a sigh. Let me try deleting this and then copying this and going down. Oh. Going down. And then I keep pressing R to rotate. That's not how this works. Okay, that seems to have worked better, I think. And then, yeah. That, yeah. And then I'm gonna do these. Again down here, because I like that as an effect. Especially considering I removed this little, like, nook thing. I still want to do something behind here, but I don't know what. That's kind of fun. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna get into some interior decorating now. So this is gonna be our kitchen, dining, living area. Actually, I don't know. Because we've got this space. And then this has to be for like 3 Sims. So, I mean, I guess this could be another bedroom. No, I like the idea of this being a bathroom. And then... I guess we could make this another bedroom. I know it's supposed to be like 6 rooms, but indulge me here, guys. If we make this that, and then oh, that's a little bit wonky, I think. Is it wonky? Are we feeling it's wonky? Oh, I'm not sure I love that. Okay. If anybody else has any ideas for building, by the way, please do not hesitate to let me know. I'm just gonna make all these walls white because it's pastel, right? So we gotta do, I guess, like a. Okay, we need to find. Right, we'll do this one first. I like this kind of pastel-y, being a pastel color. I don't want to make it green again. I feel like we've done green too much. I want to make this, yeah, like a pastel pink. That's a good color. And then I want to do. It's supposed to be a maximalist wallpaper, isn't it? So can we do like a print? Ooh, that's fun. Is there a pastel like version of this? I guess. Ooh, that's interesting. That's quite strong, I guess. So I think I might just have that as an accent. Ooh, and then have the rest be grey, maybe? Interior design is your passion. It so is. I might have the rest be grey because, yeah, that's a lot, I think. Sort of. Do I prefer it to be this sort of grey? I think so. Yeah, I think I'm vibing with this. And I like the mix of rocks upstairs as well. I'm gonna steal that. Can I not just do like a little selection? Maybe? Oh, it's not a mix, it's this. Or is it this? Oh, it's this. Okay, I like this. This gives a little bit of texture to it. Okay, so what we need is can I also like mark this out? I don't want to do a separatable. Okay, so this I want to be like the kitchen area. Like, ooh. I didn't know I could do that. That's kind of cool. So I want this to be like a kitchen area. And then maybe, oh, could I fit a dining table here? Is that too close? Maybe like a little dining nook of some kind. You know? Under here. Maybe? Yeah. And then don't worry, these walls are not permanent, and then this be like a living space. Okay. This is just helping me segment it out in my brain. We're gonna do the kitchen first, because I love a kitchen. Okay, so we need to think pastels. I'm already thinking these. I like these green cabinets. I like how they kind of carry... What is the button to turn things around? It's X. Why is it X and not R? Like, carrying the green, you know? Where is my... I don't have a grid. Okay, that's fine. I don't need a grid. It's not R. Is there a... Okay, hold on. Settings, gameplay. Keybinds? Keybinds. Is R anything right now? Doesn't look to be. Okay, rotate item at 90 degrees is going to be R. Because that's so much easier on my brain. Okay. And then I'm just gonna boop. And then how do I make this? Yes. Corner. Okay. And we need to have like okay. Okay. Okay, and then we need... Right, I'm so... It's so hard to, like, talk and do this simultaneously. I like... Is this like a smeg fridge? I don't know that I like that too much. I want it like a... just... Okay. But this game lets you change your keybinds already, gives it a 1-up over Sims. That is so true, actually. Okay, we're gonna make this a... The color is apparently green of this place. Maybe I'll make this blue, actually. Okay, right, let me grab this blue. I feel like that would be interesting to do that. I think it's so hard because I don't know how to work with pastels. Like, pastels is not a color palette to me. That's just a type of color, you know? No. I want to auto-apply. That's so annoying. Okay. There we go. That's definitely interesting. What if I make these white? No. Countertop. What if I make it like a... Oh, I love that I can play with texture like this. You know? Ooh, I want them to be horizontal. I don't like it when they're... Ooh. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm vibing with that one, I think. No, I'm not. It doesn't line up. Anything I said that was nice about this game is destroyed by the fact that this doesn't line up. Evil. Okay. I don't want anything with too obvious lines then. What does this do? Okay, that's the default. Actually, we'll keep it that. That's kind of cute. Yeah. That lines up. Okay, I guess it was just that one. Paralives team, take note. Okay, how are we feeling about this? I'm not sure if I like it. I'm not sure if I like that. I might switch this to brown. Maybe we need some more brown in here. I don't think I like the wallpaper. At all. No. I need, yes. This. Then what if I make it like a, what if I make it a wood? Wood, please. Okay. Oh, yeah. That feels better. I like that wallpaper. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I don't like that one. I don't know. Do I like this better? Oh, that feels like too dark a brown. This? Perhaps? Oh. I mean, that's better. I want it to, like, be half the wallpaper. I don't think that's an option here, you know? Do people have thoughts? Chat. It is ugly. Please tell me if it's ugly. I will not be offended. I don't think I like the green on the interior of the wall. Yeah, it's okay, actually. Do you know what? We're gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna keep that completely green. Yeah. I like that more. Okay. I'm gonna move this, because I don't like the way that this is. Yeah. That's better. I think. But yeah, chat, how are we feeling about the walls? Be honest with me. I'm sure I'm also liking the green. What's the green here? Can I steal this green? I can't believe it's been an hour and I've barely scratched the surface on this. Okay. I feel like this is gonna look really bad, actually. Ooh. That's not great. You know, I revert that back, actually. Maybe we'll just stick with white. Maybe we'll just stick with white, yeah. Actually, I like this better. Why does this look so ugly? I usually don't have an issue with this. Okay. What is the issue here? Why does this look so bad? I feel like this looks okay. Okay. I don't like the wallpaper. I've decided. I've decided it's the wallpaper. We're talking about the blue or brown walls. Both of them. Tell me your thoughts. I've decided I don't like this one. Actually, upon reflection. I like that That's better. Okay. No. This one? Yes. This one. And then we need a little bit more. Where's the wood? Okay, so where's the wood? Ooh, okay. And then maybe, and that's just like a siding one, but ugh, no. I take it back. Okay, that's, I think, a little bit better. That feels a bit more cabiny. I just, nothing about this seems working to me. You know? Am I going insane here? Maybe I am. Ew. I don't even know for like the front of the house anymore. Okay, that's not too bad actually. That's fine. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Do you know what? I think I'm overthinking it. I think I'm overthinking it. Maybe. We're gonna just make this a nice off-white fridge. We're not gonna think about this too hard. What colors should we make the cabinets? Do you know what, actually? I don't like these. Let's look at something else. I'm so indecisive. Oh my god. Okay. No, it's fine. We got this. Okay. All these are sort of ugly, I think. Okay. What colors did these have? No, I like that more, actually. Yeah, I like that more. Yeah. Yeah. Chat, once again, please feel free to give me your thoughts on... Also, just colours in general. I feel like we need to be chatting about more things. You know? I don't have any other I should come to stream with conversation topics. I don't have any. Speaking of interior design, do people have a favourite vibe of house? I think you're hyperanalyzing it to the point where nothing looks good. Maybe pick one more you like. Let's sit for a bit and see if progression. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna like stick with this kitchen, build it how I want, and then I will come back and I will look at it again because I like. It's really weird. I like this. I like this wall. Okay, and I like the green here, and I like this wall, and I like this, but I don't know that I like them all together. But again, I don't know if I'm just like really looking at it too hard, and if actually the reason I don't like all of this stuff together is that I just haven't built enough, and that's why I don't like it. You know, because it looks naked to me. Okay, we're gonna just... Also, usually if you just stick a bunch of plants in, this will help, I think. Oh. This game's also really weird in the sense that in order to cook in this game, you need to have access to this fridge. Which is fine, but it's really odd to me because I'm so not used to having this, like, kind of fridge. I like these cabinets here. Yes. Okay, and we're gonna add a little sink basin. Not that one. I like the cottage store aesthetic, but if I had my own house, I would want to make it scary. Scary how? Tell me more. I think the new wooden walls are better than the ones before. Yeah, I think this is giving more like cabin, woodsman-y. The other one was giving like Victorian Queen Anne, which I don't mind, but I think I'm going to lean more into like the cabin aspect of the craftsman vibe, you know? That's also a bad thing. I'm just going to do this one, I guess. No, I'm not. Where did that sink go? Green. That's better. I feel like it's really shiny. Ah! No. What? Why is it so hard to get a good sink? Okay. That one's fine. I like that one. Oh. I didn't even read this the first time. I was like, why are they not working? My stools. Okay, I'm following. Wait, did I leave my lights in here? I guess I did. I can change time of day, actually. I should make it like... Yeah. Yes. This is helping. The lights are helping. It's making everything look less cool-toned and gross. Yes, okay. I just had to fix the lighting because this is beautiful. It's not really pastel, I will admit. It's more just green. But a green. It looks like fixing lights made out of antlers and it causes awful creepy branch on the room. That's sick. That sounds real cool. I'm enjoying this. Okay, right. A little trash basket here. I think, which is purely functional. Okay. We're gonna leave this one space. I don't usually mix interior walls in the same room for that reason. Like, some walls look amazing on their own, but others don't mix well with others. Yeah, I could just do this, but I feel like it makes it look really closed off and really brown. I feel like I need, like, some sort of accent more. Maybe not this one. Maybe that does look better. I don't know. Maybe it needs to be... Hold on. Actually, do you know what? I think if I meddle with this... What color is this? Let me copy this hex code. And then if I make the border the same color... The baseboard, yeah. Does that does help a little bit, yeah. Okay, I don't actually mind it that much. I don't know if I prefer that, maybe? It's annoying me that I can't just, like, paint. I can do a wall separation, actually. Maybe I should do that. What? Huh? I don't know how this works. I don't get it. Oh, I gotta delete this wall. I don't want to delete this wall. We're not gonna do that. Okay, hold on. I want to like lay out like the Winchester mansion. Is that from Supernatural or is that a real mansion? Because I've not seen Supernatural. I don't know. I don't like doing interior design IRL in games. There's a reason you're usually the one that does it when we play. IRL, I just let my housemate do what she wants with the place. See, I love interior design, but I get really like anal, about it. I just get like really like in the details, and that's great because it means when it comes together, it looks really good. But it takes me forever for it to like feel happy and satisfying in a place that I want. And like it takes forever in a game like this. I don't know if I'd be okay doing this in real life, because in real life it is so much harder if you put a wallpaper in and you don't like it to change the wallpaper, you know, or like to move windows about or whatever. Like I'm really specific about those things, so I don't know. I don't know if I love that. Okay, and then we're gonna pop, I think, where are my appliances? Oh, they're here. Okay, I don't know if I want, we'll do an oven hood. The camera in this game sucks. I've got a mod to try and help with the camera, but I don't think it's actually done much. Okay, and I want to add just a little coffee machine, like a classic coffee machine. Oh, can I add it here actually? Yeah, a little coffee nook. Okay, I've always wanted a coffee nook. Can I put this? No, I can't put this here. Can I? No. The answer is no. Okay. Can I make him wash their dishes by hand? I don't know. Where did that go? You know what I mean? Okay, I guess that's how that's gonna be, but that feels like it's gonna be in the way. You know what? They don't need a dishwasher. It's fine. That's optional. I'm the same. I just pressured myself to the nth degree because I start getting hyper-specific about symmetry though. That's so fair. I do sort of get like that a little bit, but also equally I think I find that this helps with that in a weird way. I'm gonna put some jars back here. I'm thinking about my own. I love coffee. I am a coffee nerd. Thinking about what I would... Oh my god, this camera. Okay. Can I change my sensitivity or something for my camera? Okay. Camera move sensitivity, yeah, down to 70 for now. Okay, that's oh my god, that's a little bit better, I guess. Yeah, especially for building, because I don't want to go that far when I'm building, you know. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do like a black jar, I think. Oh, the lids are changing. Don't do that. I guess we'll just change it after. But I do love that I can change the swatches on this. Yeah, we'll do like a... hate that. Do like a white and a brown one, I think. Okay. Gotta decide you don't get a dishwasher. Yeah. No one's gonna be really living here anyways. There's a coffee bag. Oh my god, I have to put that in. I'm gonna put it... In real life, I would never put a coffee bag. That's actually a really large coffee bag. It does not need to be that big. Also, it really annoys me that, like, yeah, if things are so small, whenever they just go out the way, like, the dishes and stuff here do just go out the way sometimes, and that's, like, very annoying. But I do like how detailed I can get. Oh, I forgot that I have a... So, anything with this means it's a mod, and I have a mod that allows me, it, like, created, like, vegan milks and stuff. I'm not vegan, but I do like alternative milks, and I thought it would just add some, like, realism and stuff. I'll make some milk. Like that or something. I don't know. Yeah. I thought that'd be cool. Ooh, honey. Or syrup. Syrup and a honey. That's kind of cool. But yeah, like, that's a way too big honey. I want this to feel like a, yeah, like a realistic lived-in sitch. Do I have enough? I don't have enough room for a mug thing. We'll put the mugs here, maybe. They're kind of clipping into the wall. I keep accidentally tabbing out of this game as well, which is really annoying. Okay, can I make them a little smaller as well? Yeah, everything in this game is so huge. Mugs are not that big, guys. We do not need to be worried about that, okay? We don't need any of this, do we? I do want to put some tea towels in, but I don't know where I'm going to put them that aren't just in the way. Because normally they live... Oh, they have to be attached to a wall. I guess here is okay. Yeah. I was told explicitly not to allow this to be recolored. Because it will break the game or something, so we're not going to do that, I guess. What can I add here? Some more mugs. Those mugs are, again, huge. We do not need them to be that big. Ooh, but those are like soup mugs. They're cute. Those can be a little bit bigger, I guess. But yeah, what guys, what do we... I'll law drop when I get a free minute. Ooh, about dishwashers? The mug is outside of my head, I do not want it. I have a mug that's really, really big. It is like the size of my head, and I never get through it, and it's so heavy. It's so impractical. The mansion. Oh, the mansion. I see. Okay. The mansion. I thought it was about dishwashers, and I will admit, a little confused. See, I want to put this here. But if I put anything on here, the paras will not like it, and they will not use it. They will not enjoy it. Which is annoying. So I guess we will put everything here. Okay. That feels nice. Yeah. I like this. Actually, I'm not that offended by this. This is fine. Oh, plants. I forgot about plants. Need a plant. These are all the plants in the game. There aren't that many. And it sort of bugs me a little because I would like more. We're gonna just do... Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I can fit a big one here. I could probably fit that if I... That's too big for me. So we'll just sort of... Yeah. I'll bear in mind this wall isn't going to be here as well. So I can scooch things a little bit, you know, it doesn't have to be so clear cut. Yay! I might change the colour of this mug. So that's kind of cute. I'm vibing with that. Didn't you say no one's going to live here? Does that mean you can put things wherever you want? Yeah, I mean in the sense of like... I mean like, maybe the child will live here when she grows up, but I don't have to make it super functional. I do want to make it like ideally functional for the paras, but I don't know that I'm not super worried about like somebody actually living here. But I do want to, if I can help it, make it functional. Like, I might go back and put clutter on here. We'll see how I feel. But I'm not... I don't know, maybe I can playtest it. I'm just worried about, like, things being in the way and stuff. Okay, right. A little living room situation over here. Chat, do we think they should have a TV? Or do we think they should read? I like making my, like, Sims and Paras. What is this? It's like a tiger rug. I don't know how I feel about this. It's not taxidermy, but it just feels like very uncanny valley to me. Especially, I think, because tiger spines don't do that. So I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna Do leather, I think. Ooh, can I fit this in here? Oh my god. No, not really. I can if I... Wait, hold on. I can do this? That's so cool. Okay. I can, like, change the length of this. Okay, so I can pop this. I like that. Maybe I want that one, actually. I think I prefer this with the armrests. What does that do with the cushion? Okay, so it just makes it, like, one long one. Okay. Okay, no, that's still two. That's cute. Okay, I like this. Okay, I'm vibing. I want a cool... I'm not sure... Oh, it's like a Japanese table. I'm not sure that I like that for this build. I do, however, quite like this. So I guess if it looks good, awful. I know. It's just like some sort of uncanny valley vibe or something, you know? What colour is it going to make this? Okay, it's going to make it the bright brown. Thank God. I can never remember what I have saved in my keybinds or anything. Oh, actually, maybe I want to... I've kind of just left the floor. I don't know how I feel about this floor. I might make it a smidge... Ugh. A smidge... lighter. I think I... do I like that? I could make it darker, I guess. I don't like that. Nothing feels right. Yet again. I don't, like, hate that, but I always make my floors lighter. That feels too warm. You know? What about if I do, like... No, I still want it to be here. I want it to be, like... No, that's too... Like a mid-tone? But not too... warm. How's that? That's okay. I like that better. Okay, hold on. One thing I'm hoping this game does that Sims doesn't is being able to have people living in your house without you having to control them. Like being able to have your character's partner move in without being forced to take on their life as well. I don't think they have that already, but I don't. Actually, no, I've not, like, experimented with that. Yeah. Actually, let me go into live mode real quick. Is there I don't have any friends. And it's 5 AM. Okay. We'll just wait until we see somebody. Oh my god, a stop sign. I've been, like, learning to drive, and it's weird seeing, like, actual kind of functioning roads, but these are presumably, like, American style roads. Do they drive on... Wait, hold on. Yeah, because I'm in the UK, and we drive on the left, so this is on the right, so American. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna talk to... Antoine. Have a chat. Okay, is there, like, an option? I don't know why I thought I could do this with just somebody I don't know. In hindsight. Okay, I guess we're just gonna... Sure, yeah. I guess... I don't care. There's, like, law happening, and I do not care my characters. I was gonna find out if that's... Ooh. They have a lighthouse? Shut up. That's beautiful. Okay. That's gorgeous. Where am I? Here. I don't know why I was gonna see if that is a thing. See, it's going, like, fuzzy again. Why is it doing that? Hold on. Wait, if I move, does my kilobytes per second go down? No, it goes... Why is it so high, my friend? And then it goes down. Okay. That's so weird. Sorry, I'm testing. Testing things. Meddling. As one does. Okay, I like this. I don't know that I like the way that this is blending in. Ooh, I like that better. Okay. I get to everyone when you have a decent-sized family, having to see what everyone wants. I do feel that way. This game's a little bit better because I, like, can also fill their needs while they're at work and stuff. But I feel like I don't get the depth when there's multiple, like, people in the family in this sort of game. I don't know. Okay, right, hold on. No, I'm in the living room area. Okay, I need, like, a... Oh, I could put a little... Is a lamp on this table a bad idea? Maybe. No, I like that. That feels very good. There's 4 people here. Hello, 4 people. I feel like I'm calling everybody out. If you've just tuned in. I spun. There's a typo in the title. It's supposed to be spun. I don't know grammar. I spun a wheel, and my challenge is to do a build style in the style of like craftsman. And my color themes are pastels, but I'm allowing myself to have like neutrals. This isn't really pastel, I have admitted, but like it's a pastel green, and I feel like that's enough. But I'm allowing myself to have brown because I don't think it would work without that. Like I'm allowed to have neutrals. And I'm gonna add. I think I'm gonna add more pastel in the bedrooms. So yeah, it's supposed to be for 3 sims, 2 floors, and 6 rooms. It's technically 3 floors because I misread it, and I prefer this house to have 3 floors. So yeah. Ooh, there's like a wooden. I feel like that's more craftsman, but I don't think that looks good here. I don't know where it would look good, but I think I'm gonna like save that. I need a rug. How do we feel about this one, chat? It's the first one I picked up. That's the other option. Can I layer them? The game does not like that. So the answer is no. I'm just gonna leave that one because I feel like it's kind of cute. I could do a plant. I don't know that I like that at all. This game feels like also really weirdly like European. I don't think it is. I don't know if I'm the only one who feels that way, but it is sort of European to me. In spirit. Oh, I could put, oh my god, I'm gonna have to put the duck pillow in. I'm accidentally building a house from Baldur's Gate 3. Exactly, like I'm half-assing multiple different characters' story, but I just want to give my all to one character. Yeah, I think as well, like, I also tend to play these games in like 3 times speed, and I kind of want to speed through them. Like, I do lots of like generational stuff. And I think like I couldn't do like I'm thinking of Dan and Phil, for example, and Dill. Like they have multiple sims, but they take not so long per episode. Like it's how they play, but per episode it's so much. It's so little time passes each episode for those characters, and I kind of want to speed through everything, right? And like I really admire the way that they like take time for each of those characters and pause everything and slow everything down. But again, I don't know that I could do that reasonably well, you know? I think I would struggle because I'm just so impatient. These are the statues, by the way. There's that one. There's this one, which is actually kind of cute in this house. Kind of gives it a rustic feel. Am I insane for saying that? That this should be... Ooh. Why can't I spin this well? Yeah. That's kind of cute. And then a cow. So those are our options. Okay. I also want to add... Ooh, I like this as well. Okay. Somebody here really likes deer, I think. I also like... I like the clock. I don't know where I can put it. We're gonna do something here. I don't know what it's gonna be here. But we're gonna do something. There's a sword. I can just put a sword in. Okay. Ooh. A little bear. I have to do a bear sculpture. If this is Halcyon not living here, this is... Okay, this is very... I don't think this is like... What was it? Huntsman? No. Craftsman? I don't know how craftsman are you. This is what craftsman is to me. Guys. There's a... Oh, I should do a... Hold on. Where is it? It's like an architectural thing. Fireplace. Where are you, my fireplace, love? Why can't I add a cage? That's so weird. A fireplace. If I add this, is it going to make the game look like really... Okay. Fireplace, where did you go? Okay. Does that, like, do anything weird? No, okay. It doesn't create anything, like a vertical line or anything. Oh. Oh, or do we want a brick fireplace? I feel like I like this more, but I don't know if I like it here. I don't know if I should move it to here. You know? Then I feel like that blocks the... Oh, I could do that. Okay, wait, hold on. That's too long, I think. Gotta make it just the singular... Oh, that's as short as I can make it? Okay. Can I make it like a singular? Okay. I'm liking this, I think. How are we feeling? I don't know if I like this color. Yeah. Yeah. Right? How are you feeling? That's cute. I think this is cute. Chat, how are we feeling? Okay. And then I'm gonna move the wood over here, I guess. Very flammable stuff in this place. I don't think it needs to be... I don't know how big wood is. I don't think it's that big. That's just like a little dinky pile, you know? A little chill pile. Okay. And then... Gun tables. I feel like I don't need a side table here. I feel like we've got enough stuff. There is a bookshelf. There aren't any, like, wall bookshelves. So they're all like, these kinds of things. Ooh, that looks like it should go there. Yeah. I'm vibing with this. There are, like, shelves that I think I could put books on. Are there books in this game? I don't know. But there aren't, like, pre-done bookshelves. Ooh, that's cute. I don't know where Ooh, can I flip it? No. Can I flip it? Is there a flip button? I'm not seeing a flip. Oh. There is? Oh, this game is beautiful. I feel like that's cute. There, maybe. Yes, it's like a little... I feel like that's in the way now. I know it makes it not even... Oh, what if I do... Hold on. It's so hard to, like, think and talk about your process, by the way. Like, as you build. I just find that really difficult. I find that difficult in... Oh, is that too small? I find that difficult in... Oh, that's kind of glitched. I think. That's better. It's still glitched, but it's never going to be perfect, you know? I don't think. You know? I can't make it. Can I make it? I don't think I can make it, like, not snap vertically. Yeah, that's not a thing I can do. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. It sort of sticks out, but that's fine, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I find it really hard to, like, talk and think and everything while streaming. And to, like, lock in. I should open a window. It's really hot in here. I just realized. I've not opened a window all day. That's better. There's like a heat wave in the UK right now, and it's crazy. It feels crazy. It was like 32, 33 degrees yesterday, which is like insanely hot for May. I think it's like the hottest May ever recorded or something. Which I know like there are a bunch of other people who have like a lot of other really intense heat in other places, right? I could not live there. I hate the heat. I hate the heat. Yeah. It is crazy right now, and I would like it to calm down. So yeah, I've been trying like not to open my window. I stopped streaming because of that, and now just record for 2 hours to make a 2-minute long YouTube video. Oh man, see, I couldn't do that. I hate editing, like with a passion, which is why I stream. If I can find a way to not edit, I will not edit. I will procrastinate editing. Not just because I guess like it is a little bit because I'm bad at it and I don't feel confident editing, but also just because I think editing sucks. The reward is like awful for the amount of effort you put in. I think especially when you're like relatively new to this and like there aren't many eyes. Like it allows you to make mistakes, but just I don't like it. I like editing for like cinematographic. What's the word I'm looking for? Cinematographic? No. Cinematographic. Cinematic. Jesus, that was a big brain fart. I like it for like cinematic purposes, right? Like if I feel like I'm really, really adding something and the piece needs to be short. I like it in like an artistic sense, but I struggle with just like, you know, doing that in cinematography. Thank you. Cinematography / cinematic. Cinematographic. That's not a word, but you know what I mean. The heat wave is actually killing me. It's also killing me. I hate it. I hate it. It is evil. But that's because I am ginger. It sucks. I've been drinking so many cold drinks and using like so much ice. It's mad. Okay, right. I feel like we need like a little dining area, but I feel like I kind of want to put that here. Is that crazy? Guys, am I being like loco? Am I being mad? Also, again, the tables here are so big for no, and for what? And for what? Like, what's the point of that table being so big? That's kind of cool. Okay, well, we're obviously gonna go with this one, which does not need to be that big, I don't think. Okay, that looks kind of funky. I don't want to have it blocking this. And I think this is really cool. I've got hiccups now. Yeah, I don't want to have it, like, blocking that. I feel like that's cool. But equally, I feel like I want it here, you know? I don't know where else I can put it. I guess I can... We might have to be relocating this. I think. To here. I don't know if I like that. I don't really know what to do with this area, I guess. I guess here? Let me just put some chairs in. Let's just pop some chairs in. Ooh, that's like a floor seating. That's cool. Okay, let's just like... That's how much room we need. I'm a fact check myself before telling the story, but the Winchester Mansion is a real place in California. Ooh, okay. I don't know why... Sorry, I assumed it was supernatural because of the name Winchester. But obviously there are places named Winchester. Being ginger and having pots, it gets worse with heat. Means the sun just wants me dead. LMAO. Yeah. The sun's evil. I don't know what to tell you. The sun's evil. Sorry to all of the sun deities. Helios, Apollo is sort of a sun deity. Don't talk to me about that right now. My brain's too fried to really articulate my points. And Sol. Sorry about that. I have a wonky door that when my window is open, my door likes to open. Unless I shut it really, really hard. I don't know that I... What? Is this a seat? That's kind of cool and avant-garde. Okay. I feel like we need something... Okay. Love that that's an option. I'm sorry. That's not modded. That's in... I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like it makes me like deeply uncomfortable. Yeah, that's I presume like mannequin hands and feet. I presume it's not. Oh man, you could make like a really cool cannibalistic house. Which is not a sentence I ever thought I would say about this game. Oh man. That's terrifying. I don't think I like that, you know? Okay, I don't actually think I like this table. I think that table is ugly. I think I want just like a regular, yeah. That still feels like it's really long. Oh, that's why. No, but that's still really long, right? Why is the grid so big? And why can't I... Huh? Okay. And there aren't, like, I can't clip a seat to it? Okay. That's fine. Look at something out of Addams Family. It does. Actually, does it? It feels too colourful to be Addams Family. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's an Addams Family vibe. What does this button mean? Ooh. What's the difference? Huh? Right, let's play Spot the Difference, guys. These look identical to me. I'm so sorry. What? Huh? Even, like, the spots look completely identical. Guys, I'm not seeing anything different with these. Is this game okay? Is that, like, a glitch or something? Probably. Or I've modded my game. I hate all these tables, by the way. Just letting everybody know. I'm gonna settle on this one. But I hate them all. I hate them all, and they're all, like, way too big. Just letting you all know. We need 2 tables in this game. Stat. Okay. I guess we'll do this, and then we'll put flowers on, which is my go-to to make a table look nice. Where are they? See? I do that for all my tables. This bit make it pink? Yeah. Good strategy, I think. That's my go-to strategy. Maybe like a... Oh, maybe like a lighter brown. Yeah. And I lost it. It's okay. It's okay. Sarah L. Winchester, heiress of the fortune of the Winchester rifle, moved to California for her arthritis, and upon the instructions of ghosts and demons, she built a structurally sound, nonsensical mansion with doors to nowhere, windows on the floor, stairs leading to pitfalls, etc. I'm gonna Google this house. Are there photos of this house? I'm gonna Google them off stream, and then I will show them on stream if they are suitable to be shown on stream. No, I want to see photos of our house. I'm sure she looked great. Oh! Is that a mannequin or is that a person? Okay, right, hold on. Let me switch over. We'll look at these together. Stream. Taking a little detour. This is the mansion. Oh, there's a mannequin. Warning, there's a mannequin. Okay, I'm gonna try and stay away from the mannequins. Because first name being last name Frog. Not a fan. Sorry to... that's kind of calling you out on stream. I'm also not a fan of mannequins, admittedly. They're kind of freaky. This looks cool. Okay. That's my rough recollection story, but it's worth looking into yourself and maybe even visiting because you can go inside. Ooh. I'm nowhere near California. This looks so cool so far. I don't... Ooh. Ooh. I feel like I'm not seeing... I mean, there's a lot of windows. That's a lot of windows, Miss Girl. But, like, are there any photos about, like, pitfalls or whatever? Oh, that's cool. Okay. I like the dog to nowhere. That's actually kind of fun. It's called the door to nowhere? Oh, man. That's intuition. Okay, so far, I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't seem that scary. I mean, it seems like a very, very cool house, but I'm not seeing, like, terror incarnate. Is that like a Winchester mystery house? Yes. Okay. Ooh, okay, interior details. Wood ceiling. Organ fireplace and windows with Shakespeare quotations. Okay, I don't know why this looks so awful. And, like, it looks like a painting or, like, AI generated or something. Moldings. Enunciate intercom. This just looks cool so far. 44 stairs that rise 10 feet. This looks like... Okay, you know when you, like, build in, like, Sims or Paralives or, like, any sort of life sim or whatever? And the game glitches? That's what it looks like. Stairway. Okay. To somewhere. Stained glass. That's gorgeous stained glass. Welcome to the weird detour of this dream. Sorry, folks. The terror is knowing it's built upon the instructions of the ghost who fell by the rifle, supposedly. I think that's, like, okay, I don't want to be rude to anybody who finds that scary, but I feel like that's only scary if you're somebody who, like, inherently is scared of ghosts. Because as somebody who, like, I think ghosts are real, and I have spoken to ghosts, before, and I just feel like that, yeah, they do that. I don't know. That's, like, really scary to me. That they're filming, like, that they're doing, like, Looney Tunes style pitfalls. Sorry. That's really funny, actually, because that kind of was like what I would do if I was a ghost and if I was in the afterlife. I would haunt someone with arthritis and be like, hey, psst, you should build 44 stairs that go up 10 feet and make her do, like, arbitrarily boring tasks like that. Or by an old woman by arthritis. I mean, don't knock the old woman with arthritis. Maybe she's really good at building. I don't know. Maybe she hired somebody to help her. I've got no clue. I'm gonna read the story in a second. Hold on. But I mean, so far this looks pretty... Okay, think there's a rifle museum. Stairway case to nowhere. That's pretty sick. Doorway to nowhere. Like, that's the one that, it doesn't freak me out, but to me this also sort of looks like a Disney ride, like, where it's been touristy. Like, I don't know. It's kept very well. It doesn't look very, like, spooky to me. Ooh, organ. That's a very cool building, though. I definitely have to bend my beliefs to make it spookier than it is, but it's still cool to me. Like, it's a cool piece of history, but it doesn't scare me or anything. Like, it's very interesting. Thank you for sharing this with me. Like, it is super fascinating, and I find it, like, very cool to think about, but I'm not really finding, like, it spooky or anything, you know? It just seems pretty sick. In both ways, I guess. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Like, why? Big up, Sally. I like the music in the background, okay. Yeah. Okay, I don't care about any of this. It was reported that 7-story tower was torn down and rebuilt 16 times. Huh. Fair enough. I mean, I said I was anal about interior design. I think this woman's got something on me. It was an earthquake? I'm not saying anything. Where are the ghosts? I was promised. Oh, hauntings. Likely seances and hauntings. Okay, right. Legends and lore. Okay, right. Sorry. Inheritance. Okay, I don't care about that. Moving to California. Don't care about that. Never ending construction. Oh, what, like, if she completes it, it dies? Oh no, if she, yeah, if she completes it, she dies. That's really funny to me. Sorry, that's, like, why? They're just some ghosts in the afterlife being like, bitch, you gotta build this really nonsense house, and if you stop, we're gonna kill you. That's quite entertaining. I mean, maybe. Bell tower? I love bell towers. I ring bells in real life. I ring English church bells, so bells are my jam right now. So the tower bell was used to call, oh, okay. The tower bell was used to call workmen and to serve as a fire alarm on the property. Consequently, it was used to summon spirits. Guys, you gotta try harder than that. That's so nothing burger about the bell tower. Oh, it could be used to cool ghosts. Actually, in witchcraft, like, bells are generally like a cleansing thing, so that's quite funny to me, but also like, sure, okay. Yeah. We're just saying anything right now. I know that's what most of these myths are, but you know. Oh, give me something more. Gun guilt. Because I like owned like a rifle company. Okay, I'm getting way too deep into this for the stream. The number 13. Ooh, yeah, the fascination with the number 13. This is what okay, right. If I ever die in my life, can we do this, guys? Everybody in this chat right now, can we agree? 2 people in this chat. Can we agree that if I die, we're gonna spread some like myths or whatever about this? I want to be known as somebody who held like nightly seances, who was obsessed with the number 13, who built like a nonsense house. Like, that's a great legacy to leave behind. I want to be that fucking weird. That's respectful. Okay, cool. There's like hauntings and stuff. Sorry. Allegedly there are whispering sounds. Okay, sorry. I do think, like, this is crazy to me because I do think ghosts are real, but I don't know that I believe any of that because it all just feels very little, very nothing burger. Anyway, back to this game that we were playing. Thank you for showing me that though. That was really cool. Ooh, bush. I like that. We're gonna make it small. Okay, we need to like find things. I do quite like the leave. Welcome. Ah. I do quite like that. I'm gonna keep that there. Oh. Okay. I need like... Should I put a... I feel like I should put a mirror somewhere. I don't know where. Sure. That works. Okay. That's something. Okay. Okay, I feel like I gotta add something else here, you know? I don't know what, but something. Ooh, maybe some like, yeah, suitcases or something. What's this? Like a work bag? Yeah, sure. We'll add that. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, they don't need to be that small. These 2 guys on Comedy Central went there and it was pretty funny. One had pretty much the same take as you and the other is like terrified of anything but there should be paranormal. That's interesting. I mean, I would be scared if I was there, perhaps. But then again, that's probably why I'm drawn to witchcraft and like paganism. Because I'm kind of scared of those things and I like not having control but like understanding them and understanding the myth and the lore around them and knowing how I could ward them off is really fascinating. So I do think that's kind of where that stems from. But I think it's also like very easy for me to hear be like, oh man, I kind of like that as a little like nook. It's very easy for me here to be like, oh yeah, this was super easy, you know, like there's nothing scary about ghosts. It's different when you're in like somewhere that's haunted, I think. Okay, I'm gonna leave this right now. This is the downstairs area. How are we feeling about the downstairs area? I feel like there's a little bit of empty space here that I don't know what to do with. Like there's a bookshelf, but I don't massively love the way that that's sticking out. I don't know if I want to move this. Maybe there. Does that look really weird? No, I think that looks fine. Okay. Maybe have that. Yeah, and then have... Ooh, I'm cooking. Make it the same colour? Yes. Can I fit these on? Okay. Because I feel like that's pretty. Cool. Yes. Okay, I'm vibing with this. I'm following. This is pretty sick. Oh, and then I can have the mirror here. Everything is coming together. Okay, I like this. Yeah. I'm enjoying this. And then I want to have... Maybe I should have a different mat here or something, you know? For a little rug. Yes. Okay. This is a vibe. I don't know that I like the leaf mat here now. Yeah. I like this, though. I don't like the colour, but I like this. I think it's looking cool. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you. I would take that as a compliment. Because it was a compliment. I don't know why I said it like that. Okay. So we need to split... What's this? Okay. We go back down. Please. Yeah. Woohoo! Okay. Floor 1 out of 3 done, and somehow it's been nearly 2 hours. It takes me forever to play this game. I think. I'm gonna bring up this. Like, keep it the same, I think. Okay. Oh. I don't know what I'm gonna put in this room, actually. Upon reflection. No clue. This is like a sort of entryway area. Is this gonna be another bedroom, I think? Yeah, this is gonna be another bedroom, so I've gotta find a good door. This. I don't really believe in paranormal stuff, but I also get scared of cryptid beasts mutilating me when I'm, like, in the basement of an abandoned building all by myself. Friend, why are we in basements of abandoned buildings by ourselves? Just for, like, practical safety reasons, that feels like a bad idea. Ignoring, like, paranormal shit. That feels like you're gonna get shanked. But, so valid. I do believe in paranormal stuff, and I do, like, I don't know, it is weird because I believe in the paranormal stuff, but I think I also believe in, like, the good equivalent of that, like, the benevolent stuff, too, and that kind of balances each other out. And that's, side note, kind of an issue I have with some people's spirituality. Obviously, believe what you want to believe, but some people on social media are really interested in, like, the horror stuff, and aren't necessarily interested in, like, the more benevolent or more morally neutral or grey creatures that exist. And I think that if you're going to believe in ghosts, you kind of got to have something to balance it out, otherwise I just feel like you're going to live in anxiety. You know? I don't know, that is just sort of my feeling. Maybe I'm wrong on that one, you know? I love urbexing. Don't know what that is. Is that like BMXing? Kind of similar with like the bikes and stuff? Or is that like something else? And I was a dumb child who fell through a few floors and roofs. Okay. I don't... You fell through floors and roofs? Huh? Urban exploration and roof topping. You... Okay. I don't know that was a thing. I mean, I knew urban exploration is a thing, but, like, roof-topping? I live in, like, very rural England, so that also might be why that's not a thing in my brain, because there's not, like, the equivalent of that here. There probably is. People probably do that in, like, London and stuff, but I'm not in London, so... I'm not sure how much I like the layout so far. We'll leave it like this. Okay. We'll do the bedroom, and then we'll figure out what to do with this room in a second. Can I get a double bed? Maybe. Are any of these double beds? I've just realised none of them are. They're all just single beds because they've just got singular pillows. Why does this game not have double beds? What's up with that? I don't want to do a green bedroom. I want to do a pastel bedroom. So we're going to do like... I like this... No, I want it to be more wooden. Yes. This bed. I think. And then we're going to... Okay. What colour? We'll do a yellow, I think. Can I do a pastel yellow? Yes. Maybe like a light green? I love the rooftop layout of buildings in European countries. I've never seen the rooftop layout. I'm also deathly scared of heights, so I couldn't probably go up to the roof. without like losing my mind. Like in the slightest. You know? That's gonna really annoy me that I messed up that colouring, but it's okay. Oh no, I did mess it up, that's okay. Do-do-do. We'll do like a, yeah. I liked the green, I think. Did I? Yeah. Yes, okay. Then I'm gonna press select. I like this. Don't know that I like the door now. I feel like I want more of a yellow door. Not that yellow. Yeah. Oh, I keep doing that. I'm also scared of heights, but I was an adrenaline addict now. It just makes me feel sick instead of free, so... Oh my god. I don't know anything about being an adrenaline addict. I cannot speak to that. But that's so fair. Heights just make me feel nauseous and bad at them. I'm just really, really bad. Okay, let me think about this. Let me do the wardrobe first, actually. I feel like the wardrobe should take up more space than it does, you know? Okay. I like this because I feel like it gives more clutter and variation, but I feel like they would have this one. You know? This clutter has gotta take up, like, I've gotta find more stuff, you know? It takes up more space. What even is this? Dresses and wardrobes. Okay. Do like a... Can I do a dress out and a wardrobe? Is that too much? I don't know. Ooh. I don't know if I like that colour of wood. I think that's better. Yeah. Yes. Okay, I'm vibing. I like the duck table. Ooh, that's like a face. That's kind of cool. I actually like this one. I think this one's really architecturally interesting. Oh. No, I want a matching one either side. Yes, okay. I'm vibing. We need a little lamp. Ooh, this one could work here. It's like a, is it like a kraken? Like tentacle of some kind? That's cool. And then I need a rug. What about this? Ooh, and then I can do like, because it's kind of symmetrical, circular, I can do like the, yeah, the thing. Come on, brain. This. Up here, yes. That's cool. I'm not sure if I'm liking this lamp with this. Is there like a sunny lamp that I can do? I like that one. Oh, I like that one because it keeps some of the roundness. I'm saying this like I know anything about architecture at all. I do not. And then in here, I think there's like an alarm clock. Is there? Did I make that up? Yes, there is. Okay, this is a vibe, but I don't like the way everything is shoved back here. So let's meddle with that a little. I like this plant. Making a bunch of decisions now. We're going crazy. We need something here. Maybe a desk. Oh, bookshelf? I like that, but I feel like I gotta have that here or something, you know? Yeah, I like that. I like that wood better. Architecture, I hardly know Sarah Winchester. With her, like, Stairway to Nowhere. We could just do a Stairway to Nowhere in homage of her at some point as well. I feel like that would be interesting architecturally. You could probably try and recreate that kind of house. Ooh, I can do some, yeah. This person can be, I don't know, like an artist or something. Not facing that way. Yeah, we'll give everybody a hobby in this house. I think that'd be fun. And then I need like a little... Ooh, that's cute. a little side table, I think. Not that one. Yeah. I like... Oh. Accidentally opening zip files. Don't do that. Ooh. No. Not that table. Not the wrong table. I've decided. There's like... Actually, that's kind of cool. Brings like the wood theme in. I'm a big fan of that. Actually, I think I prefer it this side. And then there's like paint supplies. I don't know where they are. I just searched paint. And they reveal themselves to me. Why is this so low texture? What's up with that, girl? That's like awfully low texture. I'm gonna put you in a zip file. Okay. Thank you. Why am I being put in a zip file? What did I do to deserve jail time? So wrong. Okay, I feel like I'm vibing with this room. I think I'm gonna leave it. I will come back to it. Maybe, because I feel like it's still looking a little bit bare. But I also don't know if that's maybe just in my head. Okay. Gang. Gotta figure out what we're doing here. Could maybe make like a little... Ooh. A little built-in office area? Is that crazy? Am I mad? I wish we had like the modular stuff that Sims has. To make that. But we don't. I will find one. A way to make that. I need like an actual desk, I think. Ooh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of modular. What if I... Okay, what if I were to flip it though? Can I flip it? Why can't I flip it? Why is that not an option? Boo! Boo you, game. You're so not fun. That's too big. That one, I guess. Sure. I'm sad I can't flip these. Okay. Oh. Okay, camera, what are we doing? Where are we? Who am I? Okay, let's focus back up. Let's get a little chair for my office section. These are our options. We're limited. I don't know if I like that one, actually. I think I do prefer the leather one. Ooh. And then, like, a laptop? Is that in the way? Nothing's clipping in. So it's really hard to get my camera to do what I want. And see. Down that way. Nope, it's not clipping. Cool. Okay. I'm so logged in, guys. Oh, this is where the paint supplies are. This is also where Among Us. The Among Us plushie lives. I'm not putting the Among Us plushie anywhere. Because, no. I could put a pile of wood here. That's what I could put in this room. Yay, good to know. I don't really want to do that. I do like the, I like this. This is cool. There's a little thing. Is there somewhere I can put this? Maybe on top of the dresser? I feel like that would go good in this room. I think it's supposed to be a toy. Like a big thing? I don't know. I just feel like it would look cute. Yes, that's a vibe. I've been streaming for 2 hours. I do not feel like I've been streaming for 2 hours. I do feel like I'm gonna have to go get a drink in a second because I finished mine a while ago and... Throat. But I'm so focused, guys. I'm so locked in. I actually have an Among Us plushie that someone handmade for me years ago. That is sick. In a good way. I haven't played Among Us in so... I should play Among Us on stream. If I get enough people to play Among Us on stream, I need, like, friends who stream. I have, like, 1 or 2, including you. First name Bean, last name Frog. But I don't have, like, enough for, like, a big group together. I don't think. So, yeah. I usually can't catch the streams because they go by so fast. Oh, what? My streams? Yeah, I do kind of stream for short periods of time. That is true. I try and keep it, like, under 2 hours, generally, because my energy sort of flags. In this, I think I'm having such a good time with this, and it's just, like... I'm hyper focusing, which is great. But also I don't really get a good chunk of time to sit down for like several hours and stream, you know, uninterrupted. Like usually I'm doing something, so I try and like do a couple hours in the morning or in the evening or whatever. But you know, it still won't be too late because it's currently 10:30 at night here, so it's gonna be 2.5 hours more at most, and that feels quite long. I feel like my energy's probably gonna dip before then, but we shall see. I feel like this light does not need to be this big. Ooh, that's cute. I like that one. Can I turn it this way? Yes. Thank you, my friend. There's newspapers? How did I not know that? That's really cool. I'm gonna put one down here. That feels like a really big newspaper. I can make him... Whoa. I can make him very massive. Streaming a mask would be fun if we could get the group. We also need to do group repo. We do, but I don't think everybody that we are friends with is comfortable streaming. So, like, we can do repo just the two of us, which we've done before. But, yeah, I don't know if we'd get more people. I want to find more people to stream with and, like, more streaming friends. But I never know how to, like, find those people, like, organically. You know? I want to make sure they have good vibes and that we actually, like, enjoy each other's company and we're not just, like, forcing ourselves to vibe. But also, yeah, my also, like, availability, I prefer this lamp, I think, is, like, not super limited, but, you know, I do have a job and things to do, and I'm not doing this to make money, I'm doing this for fun, and that kind of makes it a little bit hard to juggle with other people, you know? I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, where's the, yeah, clutter here. And then another plant, I think. There. Yes. I think. Yeah. This is a vibe. Yeah. Okay. What is this? Oh, it's like a D&D thingy. Big thing. Oh my god, what is the word I'm looking for? Like a battle map almost? Is that right? What's the word? I when I play D&D, that's from Gravity Falls. No, D&D and Morty? I think it is in Gravity Falls. Oh god, my brain's really fried. Yeah, when we do it in like what was I gonna say, brain? Oh, when I play D&D, I do Theory of Mind. That's the sentence I was going to say. Thank you. Can you tell I'm tired? I don't have to network either, but I got like 3 streamer friends who kind of support my life. That's a slay. I mean, I don't have any streamer friends, but then also I don't really watch anybody else's streams. Like, I don't have time always to watch other people's streams. I'm trying to find people that I vibe with that are, like, it's also a weird thing of, like, being around the same level. Like, I don't get many views or anything, which it's not the end of the world. I'm not looking to get loads of views, but just make it hard to, like, I feel like try and connect with people who stream because people who I think are, like, cool or who I respect sometimes have, like, 3,000 followers, and I'm like, well, I don't know that we're in the same, like, vibe group, you know? If that makes sense. I don't want to be like, oh my god, I'm such a fan, we should stream together, you know, in like a really weird way. I'm hoping that sort of makes sense. I kind of want to put this palette down. Is there enough room for it? Sure. That's a bit cluttered, but yeah. And again, also, it's like finding people organically is hard, I think. I say that because, again, I don't really find people organically, which sucks. Okay, that's really cute as an area, but I still don't have any idea of what I'm going to do with this. Which is not great. Carpet? Carpet. Not that one. This one. Carpet. The solution. The answer is always carpet. Oh, I could put a mirror in here. Do I have room for a mirror? I forgot about mirrors. Not opposite the bed. That feels like a bad idea. There isn't really anywhere. I guess like here. Sure. I listen to words. I listen to smaller streamers really, usually. That's so fair. I mean, I guess that's why you're here. So thank you for that. But also, yeah, I don't know. I find it really hard to find smaller streamers as well in the algorithm. Like, the people I always get on my feed and the people I follow are usually quite big streamers. I just feel like I can't find people with, like, the same amount of followers as me, which is not that many. You know? Everybody I see is, like, at least a medium streamer. Okay, we're just gonna leave. I don't know what else could go here. So we're just gonna sort of, like, we could put probably, like, some sort of console thingy in here, I think. Ooh. I don't know that I like these shelves. Ooh, okay, right. I just want like a console. Is that not a thing? Like a console table? Is that in here? Probably. Yeah. Of course it is. I do quite like the music in this game, actually. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one because I think... Yeah. Oh no, actually, I could... No, I like the length of that one, but I feel like it's too modern. What about that one? Where's the texture? What's up with you? Yeah. That was like a really odd texture thing. Ugh, I keep pressing escape. That's so annoying. Ignore that. I hate that. I keep pressing escape. Okay, that's... Oof. Okay, hold on. About there, yeah. I like that better. A lot of diamonds to find in the rough. Amen to that. It's just so hard because I just feel like the algorithm doesn't prioritize that, which sounds silly because some of that's obviously like I'm rubbish at thumbnails right now. So some of it's that or whatever, but also like I just think about like how often do I see videos with very small views, and it's not really often that content gets served to me, and I would be so down to watch people. Like I don't care about view counts, right? If the video is good, I'm happy to support smaller streamers or smaller creators. I'm thinking more so on YouTube than on Twitch, but I just don't really see those, you know? Maybe that's because I need to be subscribed to them, but you know what I mean, right? Like, if I don't go out of my way to find those people, they're not really there, which is a shame. I guess that's sort of how everything works, but you know what I mean. Let's put another plant here, I think. I don't know what this is, but it's cool. And it's going here. It's like an olive tree of some kind. I don't know what else to put here. Mirror? Mirror. How many mirrors can I put in one house? And it can't be this mirror again. We'll do like... Yeah, sure. Sure. That's cool. I tried to ignore the algorithm and search by a category on Twitch or use filters by recency on YouTube. That's good. I'll try that. I hadn't thought about like filters by recency. Like filtering like that. That might be a good way to, yeah, filter some of that out. Okay, we're on the last floor, guys. We got this. Woohoo! I might go grab a drink real quick because I am desperate for some water. So I'm gonna need you guys to entertain yourselves for a moment and like chat and be besties for me. Okay, I think I've done all of the walls and everything, so we're ready to start building here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put the like be back soon screen on. Be nice to each other. Please don't leave. I know, leave if you have to, but you know. I will be back, I promise. I promise, I'm just gonna go grab a glass of water, guys. So I don't die. How do I put this? Break screen. Yeah. Oh, why is that on mute? Yeah. If you're doing that, I should put it on. Go eat. Enjoy the tunes. I will be back in like 2 seconds. I promise. Okay, guys, I'm back. Were you good? Did you behave yourselves? There was no, like, infighting or anything, was there? I hope not. I hope not. Shout out to the mopping floors. I did not unmute my game audio. Game audio, come back to me. Shout out to the mopping floors. We love that. I respect that. I hate mopping. I have to mop at work, and mopping is my least favorite. No, actually, mopping is not. I'm a barista. Mopping is not my least favorite chore. My least favorite chore is you start a revolution. Wait, am I the one being like overthrown? Because that hurts my feelings. That's rude. That's rude, guys. This isn't a dictatorship. This is a democracy. You guys can like tell me what you want me to do in this game. Like, I promise I'm not a tyrannical dictator. But like, can I be invited to the revolution next time? I know we're like overthrowing me or whatever, but like, I Twitch and YouTube running side by side and the difference in delay is insane. Really? I probably actually might be the manual delay that exists on YouTube because I make my delay on YouTube a little bit longer. Both of them are the standard ones, so I think that like there is a difference. But we're forcing you to build a crazy art house, or we're ending you. My name is not Mary Winchester. Reference, stream reference. Oh my god, stream reference. Lore, stream lore now. That's gonna be part of stream lore. I'm gonna say that all the time when I play this game, and everyone's gonna be like, "Who's Mary Winchester?" I'm gonna be like, "Real ones know. Real ones know about Mary Winchester." I won't even put this on my social media as a clip. I'll keep this between us, only us, in my chat, on the stream. We'll get it. They'll get it. People can just Google it, I guess. But, you know. What was I doing? Building. I was building. That's what I was doing. I was interior designing. I was building hallways, which is the worst. Boo! I hate building hallways. What if I just make this like upstairs room like crazy? There's supposed to be pastels in this. Are there pastels in this? Not really. It's sort of like pastel inspired. That's very pastel. Okay, I need like a... I need another console table or something. Why don't you put them in storage? There's like a plastic box. You can pop that there. What if I just put like a fairy tale castle in here, guys? Build's done. I wouldn't do that to you guys. I just realized also like most of this is non-functional, so I can't. There's nothing stopping me from putting a dresser here and making it like a little table. Probably that I can't resize dresses. Why can't I resize dresses? That's so rude. Offensive. I've just received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Oh my god, guys, you talk so much. Happy 100 messages. Yeah, the actual video is like a solid 30 seconds ahead, at least over here. Hence why I moved, and messages pop up basically instantly. Oh man, that's sick. I'm a yapper. Me too. We're a group of yappers. Sorry, you can just hear me drinking. I just got some water and I had a pistachio macaron. That was a slay. I got some reduced macarons today. They were reduced by like a pound. It was still like £4. Nearly broke the bank, but it's worth it because that shit's good. Alright, where... Yeah, no. This is a dresser. I want like a... I want just like a thing. Where were the things, guys? The console tables. Where were you? Side tables. Consoles and telly stands. Telly stands. Oh, right, yeah, I have like a British thing on to make it sound British. Because I'm too British, so yeah. My favorite streamer hit 100 messages. You're going up in the world, baby girl. I've never got that before, and that's just because I've never streamed this long. I also had people talk. Thank you, guys. So we made it first of many milestones. I also had an Instagram video sort of blow up, my version of blowing up the other day, which was crazy. And people like tell me about it, which was mad. Not tell me about it, but you know. What was it? How many views did it get? It got 1,876 on Instagram, which is like big for me. That's a lot for me. That's I think the most views I've ever got on Instagram. And then people love paralives. I say. Everyone's in on it. Everyone's liking the content. My short form content, which is great. So yeah. I'm like a proper streamer now. I'm not. I still don't know how any of this works. Oh my god. Okay. I just want like a little dinky, sure. We'll do that, but I need that to look like wood, please. Stop auto-tapping! Thank you. Okay. Okay, can we... Yes. I'm glad I remembered the... Talking about Britishisms, I was playing Tomodachi Life, and it is overtly British at some points. I have seen playthrough of that game, and I am aware about it if you get like the British version, which is really funny to me. I do like Britishisms. I'm really fascinated in the difference between British and American culture, and that's really cool. So I'm not like, I don't know, I vibe with that. What am I looking for? Ooh, I could put like a little stereo system up here. And like some wires or something, I guess? I don't really know. Are there wires? Huh? Okay, hold on. Like, there's this. That feels a little too much. I can only make it longer, I can't make it shorter. That's so funny. I have American friends, and I have one who finds my Britishisms hilarious. I do not have any American friends, but I find American people so charming. I'm so fascinated by their culture. It's really weird. But I just find it so interesting, you know? Why is this door open, by the way? I don't know. It's unnerving. First time I called her a lemon for doing something, so she died laughing. That is iconic. That is a great word. I think there's also just it's so interesting to me, like, yeah. The difference in my country is becoming Nazi Germany and yours is not. Oh, you mean like politics? Okay, sorry, I was so confused. I was like, did that happen in American history? Did I like miss that somehow? I genuinely thought you were being like, you're not being serious, are you? That's a joke about the current state of politics, right? Guys, someone fact check me, please, please. Because like I do not know anything about American history. I very much could have missed that happened, but I don't think that did it? I don't know. I don't know. I should know more, shouldn't I? I know like tidbits about American history. I should know more about American history considering it's so short. Okay, that's kind of rude, but you know what I mean. Like compared to British history, there's so much of it. It's a mild over-exaggeration of what's going on here. Yeah, I mean, I will probably not talk about politics on stream too much because I don't know. It gets a bit dicey. There's no like good way to talk about it, and stream's not like a great avenue for that to like have a back and forth in that way. Like get into the nitty gritty of it. Nazis have never taken over America, LMAO. Like, I don't know, I just wanted to check in that didn't happen. I'm in some sort of alternate universe. It's kind of like that game, like We Happy Few, where it's about, oh, it's such a good game, story-wise. It sucks. Like, game mechanics, but it's a great game story-wise. I need a mirror. Actually, no, I should get painting. I should get, like, yeah, I should get a painting. I've not put any of those down yet. Oh, let me resize you. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. No, what was I gonna say though? I was saying something. Oh my god, it was probably really good. Oh yeah, no, We Happy Few, which is about a British town that in Nazi Germany, was taken over by the Nazis basically, and they made a deal that, it's pretty dark, but they made a deal that anybody under the age of 13 was going to get shipped off to the German camps because England wasn't winning the war basically. And so they then start taking this like crazy drug that makes them forget everything and makes them happy all the time, so they can forget like the war that happened and the fact that they failed and sent all their kids. It's also like an not abortion drug, contraceptive drug? There's a word for it that I'm not remembering, but you know, like it prevents them from having kids, so it's gonna like essentially kill off that British town. It's a really good game. But unfortunately the mechanics suck and I will never play it again because of that. And I would not play it on stream because it really is boring in that way, but it's a really good story. And it's got Neil Newman in the DLC, my beloved. Such a good voice actor. But yeah, no worries bringing it up. Yeah, I just don't know how much of an effective conversation I can have about this. Also, because I'm not American, so my opinions on American politics don't really make any sense or, you know, matter, I guess. The joke about having such short history is so funny though. We've probably done the history. We do. I ring a church bell that's older than American history. Like I ring a bell older than America. Like current version of America, you know? Like that's crazy, guys. sterilization pill. I don't think that's the word I'm looking for, but I do effectively mean that. It's like abortion, abortifacian. I think no. There's a, hold on. Is that the word I'm thinking of? Oh, abortofacient, as in it. Yeah, it's a substance that induces abortion. It doesn't stop you getting pregnant. It makes you have an abortion. Basically, it's like the pill. I think from my memory, that's how that game works. I actually don't know. Maybe it just does prevent you getting pregnant, and I just missed that part. I think it's one of the two. The effect's still the same. And you play as a character who is breaking out. He takes, like, he goes off of his joy is the drug. Goes off his joy. A mother who has just given birth to a baby, and babies aren't allowed, so she has to like hide the baby, because again she was off her joy. And then like an old Scottish man who is also off his joy and is like just, I love him so much. And then you also play as like a rock star. I don't really remember the version of this game, but I think two gay guys that meet aliens. I think that's what happens. And then one of the like governmental people who was like not mayor, but she was, you know, but then she has to like deal with the guilt of like giving everybody this joy. It's really, really good. Forgot about the game. I started watching Gabs play it when you suggested it. I gotta carry on watching it. You do. It is a trek to get through, but it is good. We're imperialists, so your opinion on us is more important than our opinion of ourselves, in my opinion. That's a lot of opinions being thrown around. Okay, let me actually find a photo. You can like import photos here, I think. I kind of like that one. Like with the pastel vibes. I'm not sure how I feel about any of the other ones, you know? I'll go sell first. Ooh. I can have a stellar portrait. Can I just... Oh, I can, like... Oh, man, I can put my thumbnails in this game. Hold on, wait. Why is this sending me? Why can I do this? In Stella we trust. I do love Stella very much. She's great. Why can I... Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna just... Pause that for a second, because I... What else can I add? Do you know what, actually? This is really, really funny to me. Like, I like that you have this ability. That was not Jack. I'm so sorry. That was Lucas, I think. Not Jack. Not to be... I'm actually you. But yeah. Don't worry, that's why I'm watching someone else play it. So true. In Stella we trust. Yes. I like that I can add the literal board from Life is Strange. Amazing. I'm not gonna do that. But I like that I could. I like this one better. I'm gonna keep this one. But I like that I can upload like custom images or whatever. That's cool. Okay. So, 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. I'm gonna do the bathroom first. I always prefer bathrooms. I'm gonna change the walls, I think. Oh, maybe the floor would be better to change. One of the two. I want to add like some sort of tiling. Yeah. Yeah. No, maybe I want to... Hold on. Wait. Maybe I want to do that and then do like this. Ooh. I like the sounds. Is the guy from RE7 not Jack? There's Jack and then his son Lucas. I knew too much lore about the game having never finished it, but yeah. So there's Jack, who's a dad, who we fought and didn't finish defeating. Yeah, I promise I will finish that game at some point, probably, when I'm less of a scaredy cat. And then there's his son, Lucas, and then there's Marguerite, and then there's also Zoe and somebody else, I think. Oh, and Ethan and Mia, who are our main characters. But yeah, Lucas is the son. We didn't really see much of him in the game from the parts I've played, so yeah, there's 2. I don't know if I like this. I also don't know that I like that there's 2 whole of these in the bathroom, you know? Oh, I don't like that that's also the wrong way around. Okay, hold on. Oh! There we go, that's better. Let me get like, oh, maybe I'll just do like, yeah, maybe that's better, no. I want to do like, I could do that, I guess. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Don't worry, guys. I have a vision. And the vision is this. I actually kind of like that. With like the one ball. Is that crazy? RE7 was how I found the this channel. Crazy. I do want to finish that game at some point, but Jack just really scares me. I might replay it through on easy and not normal because I'm scared. I'm scared. But it's my fault. I played RE8 and I know a decent amount about the series, but I played Resident Evil 8 and I was like, man, this shit's easy. Like, I got a little bit scared, but about the basement stuff in Benevento house. But I really, really liked the story. I mostly just liked the lords and I was like, man, I love gothic horror. Like, this is such a vibe. And then I played RE7 and scared myself shitless. That fixation on Resident Evil didn't last. I finished the movies, watched some of the first game and got bored. I may pick it up again. Mine lasted a long time, but it was... you know what? It wasn't even Resident Evil, I think. I think it was one character in Resident Evil 8. Any guesses who, guys? Anyone who's played that game? Or is aware of it? Yeah. Any guesses which voice actor? It's Neil Newman. It's always Neil Newman. Every character he's ever played in any franchise is my favourite. Unless your name is Gavin Reed, then I hate you. But he makes up for it with Elijah Kamsky, I think. I do want to play Detroit Become Human on stream at some point as well. I want to do a lot of things on stream, but I stream like once a week. I need to get better at streaming more. I wish all Resident Evil games were as scary as 7 or more. Yeah, I don't because I like playing them, but so far. I wish they were more like... No, I wish we had more games like Resident Evil 8. It doesn't have to be a Resident Evil franchise. I like what the franchise is. It's not for me necessarily, but I like what it is. But I do wish we had more like crazy gothic horror. I also think we need more of a specific style of character, and that specific style of character is Carl Heisenberg. Please and thank you. Keep making characters with like bisexuality and long hair and old men who are morally grey. Just keep churning that out, and I will be happy. Don't think about what this is about me, by the way. Don't. Okay. Let's actually get this bathroom done, because it's been 2.5 hours. Can I sub 3-hour house building, guys? Let's lock in. What? Okay. Sure. Okay. That does kind of fit the wooden theme. That's crazy. No, we'll just do like a regular sitch, you know? I feel called out till you said old man. Old man. Yeah. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I do quite like old, you know. Not always. I think it depends on the character, but there's a specific kind. I think Hank Anderson from Detroit Become Human is like that. There's too many men who fit that vibe that I think are just like cool. I think also they have to be like a little bit fucked up, like a little bit broken, right? A little bit like, not always though. Again, not always old man. I love Hank too. Thank you so much. I feel so validated. That's baby girl. I'm sorry. That's baby girl. Connor is also baby girl. But yeah. Kind of random that 40k guy we shipped with Carl is coming back. Did we ship him with Carl? They were similar, but I didn't picture them making out, I don't think. But I mean, cool. Oh my god, wait, Carl Heisenberg making out with Hank Anderson. Is coming back to Lawway, so I think he's going to come about in time for the new edition, assuming that's still something you want to do. Yes. I don't know if I have the time commitment for the new edition to do it, like, seriously. It might be more of a casual thing, but I'm down to do that. I think he's going to come about in time for the new edition, though. That's cool. That's cool. I want more art of him, please. I want to know more. I want to be Hank Core. That's cool, but hopefully in a healthy way, and not like in the... I'm remembering a lot about his character that... Let's not do that part of him, you know? I mean, let's do him, but let's not do him, you know? God. The delirium is hitting to me of this being such a long stream. I don't know how people stream, but like... No, I want to be a gritty noir character. Okay, that's much better of a vibe. I don't know how people stream for so long, though, because I'm getting, like, not delirious, but, like... I guess a little delirious. You know what I mean? Vibes. Okay. Shower time. Should we do a corner shower? Can I fit a corner shower even in here? With the walls? No. Maybe we'll do like... Yeah. That kind of clips through. Can I flip this? Okay, and then... Mm. Mm. So no. The answer is no to that one. What about this one? Ooh. I like that. I think that fits better. I don't know that it... Well, actually, do you know what? I like it, but I feel like it's too modern, you know? Could just do a bathtub, I guess, but I feel like I want to do... I guess I can do that one. I feel like that's really big, though. No? Wait, hold on. Wait, did we not? That's my fault. I'm used to hearing you ship insane characters together. Thank you. I mean, we probably did. I do not really remember that conversation, I will admit. But that would be great. Yeah, I actually just think every character should make it. Not okay, no, I take what that back. Not every character, but a lot of the characters I like, I think would be really funny. I also really like the idea of shipping all of Neil Newbin's characters together, just because I really want to see all of them in a room. He plays a kind of specific type, and I want to see Astarion. Specifically, I think I want to see Astarion, Carl Heisenberg, Gavin Reed, Elijah Kamsky, and what's his name? Nick is not Nick Jagger, is it? From We Happy Few that he plays. I'm gonna Google it. We Happy Few, Neil Newbin. Guys. Nick Lightbearer, not Nick Jagger. I was like, that's Mick Jagger. Nick Lightbearer. So, yeah. I think they should all be in a room together, and I think they will all implode. Or they're all gonna fuck nasty. I think that's really funny. Hearing this combo makes me want to force you to play Tamagotchi so that you can ship all these people with LMAO. I do not have a Switch, but I've heard much about that game. I used to play it when I had... not Switch, sorry. No, it is a Switch. Yeah. I used to play it when it was on, like, DS, back when I was younger. And I got pretty bored of it, actually. Because I just feel like it doesn't have... I should write a fanfiction about this. That's the answer. The answer is writing a fanfiction, because that gives me ultimate control and connection. You know? So stay tuned for that fanfiction. I already wrote replay fanfic. It can't get worse than replay fanfiction. That's a lie, it can. It absolutely can. Okay, right. I think I need like a little... yeah. Okay, clutter time. Woohoo! I love clutter. What can I add here? Ooh, a little loofah? Yeah. I don't know what else to add. I guess just like, yeah, some soaps or something. Sounds good. A toilet plunger. For realism. You say that I enjoyed your repo fanfic you showed our group. Thank you. Thank you. It was good. It was about the birthday boy in Repo. How I feel emotional for him, and I think that he deserves a family. And I think his family is all the other monsters, and actually I think that the characters in Repo are evil. This is my big theory. My conspiracy theory is that the semi-bots that you play as in Repo are evil, and we are like going in and like basically colonizing and just genociding these people. And the birthday boy deserves a birthday party. It means I'm really struggling to play that game sometimes, because he's just there blowing up balloons, and I'm like, oh, my son, my Shayla, my child, my Blobbo. Be my friend. Don't leave me. Be nice. Is this hair? Why can I put hair down a drain? I'm not gonna. I can change the colour. That's so funny. I can put blonde hair down a drain. Doesn't even show up. You know my thoughts on Birthday Boy. Yeah. You're not a fan. I don't think. From my memory. But I also think you're wrong. So, you know. That solves it. Oh my god. Glitching through the floor. I feel like I need to add a towel somewhere, but I don't know where I can put this towel, and I don't want to think about it, actually. Do you know what? I don't want to add anything. You can customize hair in the shower drain, yes. I don't like creepy dolls. I am aware. Is this... what is this? I don't know. I like that there's so much health stuff. I do think that's cool, but I don't know how to put any of it anywhere, you know? Okay. That feels like a wrong place for a plant, but I don't know where else the plant could go. You know? You can customize hair in the shower drain? Yes, you can. I don't know what... I think I just read that. I think I was already aware. Okay, right. Can we put some bedroom stuff here? That sounds so wrong. You know what I mean? Okay. I think I might have made it too big. Or not big enough. Oh no, actually I can do E. That is good. Yeah, I like that. I think. I don't think I like that specific bed, but I like the placement. Ooh. That's kind of cool, actually. Because I like the modularness of it. Okay, it needs to be pastel. Can someone give me a colour for these two rooms? So, we've sort of done like a green stitch through most of this house and a yellow stitch through this floor. What colour should these two be? I'm thinking sort of a pink and a blue, maybe? How are we feeling about that? Please let me know. Sims 4 could never. Sims 4 could never. I'm able to play that, yeah. It's really fitting to me because I just feel like I know hair does get stuck in the shower drain regardless of colour, but I just feel like the lighter your hair is, it's just not an issue, surely. Just because you can't see it as much, you know? Either a pink or a purple. I'm gonna do. I think I'm. Oh, actually, I'll do. What does a purple look like? No, I need like a. Okay, hold on. It needs to be like a. That feels still like a pink. Am I going insane? Okay, that's like a. Uh-huh. Am I losing it? That's pink. No? But it's showing up as purple here and on here. That's not purple. Right, guys? Guys? Huh? Okay, well, I'm just gonna go pink here. I think the game has decided pink for me. Which is really funny. Oh, 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 oh. Give me back this watch, please, my friend. We need, yeah, white sheets and a white frame. Amazing. Well, I guess we could do I don't want to do a brown frame, actually. I don't like that. I opt out. I don't want to put anything above the head. That feels wrong. Okay. And then I need like a little... Yes, I'm vibing with this. I don't like this plant, I don't think. So I always change the colour swatch of this plant. That didn't change the colour of the plant. Okay. We get a new plant, I think. I don't know what the currency is, by the way, in this game. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, that's not purple. I think the ability to change the colour of drain hair is abysmal. Like, can I also leave the toilet unflushed? I mean, I guess it does sort of add realism, but I don't know. I do find it interesting because you want to tell a story with a game, and you might want to tell a story with somebody who's messy. So I do find that interesting, but I feel like, yeah, I think you should be able to leave the toilet unflushed, actually. I think that would create for interesting storytelling. There's a sun rug, and I didn't even notice. Oh, man. So cool. Okay, I'll put these here. So it's kind of feel like somewhere that Max from Life is Strange would live at this point. Okay. Mirror, I think. And then just like a dresser here. Something. Yes, I'm vibing with this. And just like some clutter here. I don't know what you would call this, like decor, but it's like clothing. Where was it? In the bathroom section, maybe? This was here? Yes, it was. I should put hampers in every room, realistically. Did I put them in the one downstairs? No. There isn't really anywhere I could fit one, I don't think, though. I can have one out here, actually. I always like the idea of having hampers, like, outside your room to make them easier for other people to collect, like if you live with kids. Oh, you forgot about your dinner. Go eat your dinner, please. Consume. I'll add like a little coat here, maybe some shoes or something. Yes, this is all coming together, I think. I feel like we need something on the wall here. There's a lot of wall space. Maybe. A painting. Something with pink in. Sort of pastel. Yeah, that's not the right colour. I guess I could make these warmer. This one warmer. I think. That would look good. Yeah. Yeah. That's a vibe, I think. Okay, cool. Oh, there's no plants in here. I feel so naked. I need my plants. ASAP. I don't even know where I can put these. I guess one up here. And then there's gotta be like one somewhere else. I gotta fit another plant in. I feel like I shouldn't probably. It's kind of. I don't think I like that specific one. Maybe think of the time I threw a Pop-Tart into my friend's ceiling fan and it got smashed into the wall near the ceiling in a dim room, so I left it. Just the place like fully. The Pop-Tart's still there? Like gross? Sorry, but like, was it moldy? I don't know. I guess Pop-Tarts have like a lifespan or whatever. So I guess maybe not. And like, how smashed? Like, I'm picturing like the worst mold imaginable, but maybe that's not a fair assumption. Maybe it was a sight to behold, a beauty, maybe. Okay, I need something else to put in here, you know? What else is in the miscellaneous area? Duck. A little diffuser or something. A statue's not bad, I guess. Sure. Sure. Okay. Final bedroom, and then we're gonna do a walkthrough. It was impressive how embedded it was, but I don't remember like any mushrooms growing out of it. Okay, I was picturing like the mold from Resident Evil 7. I guess. Okay. I'm gonna see if we can do a purple room. Maybe. Ooh. Okay. We'll do like, I've done that bed before, I think. You've acquired nutrients. That's so slay. Amazing. We're gonna do, let's see if I can do a purple here. That's still... Is there a purple in this game? Okay, that's sort of purple. So then... Ooh, I could do like a... Yes. Yes. I like this. This is more purpley to me. It's still sort of pink, but you know. That feels very... Can I get that more purpley? Okay, that's not really pastel. We'll say that's close enough to being pastel. I want it to be a purple, you know? Can I do like, guess that, yeah. Congratulations on the nutrients, by the way. I think I said that already. I can't remember what I said. My brain is not working anymore, guys. Do not ask me about the brain. Oh, actually, I can make it match the plant. Genius. Oh. How can you do this? Oh, I see. Okay. I didn't know about that. I was just always doing a colour wheel of some kind. How do I feel about that? I feel like I want to change the texture, actually. That feels kind of boring. Can I change the texture? Textiles. Yeah. Oh, I can. Okay. I just want it to look softer, you know? Okay, some of those, I think those are modded textures and they didn't work. I like this one, I think. Actually, I like that. I'll keep it as that, yeah. I like the stripes underneath. I think they give something interesting to it. You know? I don't know which rug. No. I guess this, it sort of matches the stripes, maybe? What colour is this? Okay. Don't know why that's a modded option, but sure. Okay, and then let me do this. How's that? Ooh, it's still pink. Oh no, I still have it on my... Oh, we did pink and purple when... Yeah. See? Not a dictator, I listen to my chat. I'm so great. I don't like any of these rugs. I'll just do this one. What? Oh, does that like have a... That's a very Grecian vibe. Oh, and that one's got lines on it? Man, I just want like a plain rug. Thank you. Actually, I kind of like that. Sort of ties everything together, I think. Okay, and then we need a dresser here or something. Like, yeah. It's all coming together, maybe. Then I gotta add like a wood texture. It's a little bit more visible. Yes. Dictator, I hardly know her. Oh man. What? Yeah. And I need to edit this. My brain is so locked in. Guys. We're not gonna do. We could do, if I go in the next 6 minutes, sub 3 hours. Actually, it was probably sub 3 hours because I showed everybody the build beforehand. Oh my god, you guys had like the same thought. That's crazy. It's like Jinx rules. Do you guys know about Jinx rules? Is that a thing? Like, I know it's a thing, but I don't know how common it is anymore. It's a thing that I've just seen in like a film or something. You know? It was in Bluey, I think, actually. Find the perfect plant. I do kind of like this one, but smaller. I think I've done this already, but it's cute. Okay, I'm gonna say that that's empty. I don't know what else to put in here. I guess like, I don't know. Oh, I could put a hamper in. I always forget a hamper. And then I'm gonna make it so that we're done, I think. I don't know what else to... I could add some shoe boxes, maybe. But yeah, I would say... Oh, I can also add a poster of some kind. Is there a purple one? Not that one. Guys, are we seeing anything purple? I'm not seeing anything purple. Oh, I like that I can add my thingies there. I grew up with Jinx Rules, Curl. We were all the same age. We at least grew up hearing Dr. Doofenshmirtz use it. Oh man, does he? I don't even remember that. I'm glad everybody grew up with Jinx Rules though. I'm glad we all get it. That's purple enough for me. Okay, I say that sub 3 hours. We are done, I think. Okay, let's take a little wander. Oh no, I forgot to do the outside. Oh, I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, I finished. It's fine. We just need like table and chairs. That's not that difficult. Like outside table and chairs. I have to find a stupid table though. I mean, I didn't even need to do a dining thing in the middle either. Boo. Okay, we'll put. Actually, I kind of like that light there. I didn't delete it, but it's kind of cool. We'll do like a little bench here, I think. Grill, maybe? Nope. Can't put the grill there. Has to be there. That's fine. Okay. Okay. And then there's like a mailbox here. And I want to add... Oh, I don't have enough room to add a bin. Never mind. I'm feeling your drinks rules were different if you're glad we share this. Guys, what were your drinks rules? My drinks rules were just like, if you said it, you couldn't talk until the other person relieved you by saying your name. Those were the drinks rules. Yeah, okay, yeah. Ours were the same. Is it different in America? Or maybe I just had a very forgiving brother. That's probably more likely what happened. Okay. I'm gonna make that sub 3 hours still. Okay, let's take a little walk through. So, this is the house. In all of its glory, okay? It's hard to like zoom back enough and get all the details. Gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Wow. She's stunning from far away. Even. Amazing. Okay, so. She's wonderful. Let's take a look from downstairs. Oh, speaking was punishable punching in the arm. I did not have that one. I don't think we did. Okay, this is the downstairs. I know you guys have all seen it, but like the kitchen. She's stunning. She's wonderful. The little living area, also stunning. Love, wonderful. Storage area, little dining area, little like nook there on the outside that I just haphazardly did. A little yellow sunny bedroom with all the clutter. I really like this one actually. And then the entryway. And then upstairs we have the purple bedroom, the pink bedroom, the wonderful bathroom, which I quite like this as a feature, and then our little music area hallway, and that's the whole house done. Oh my god, crazy. No, we didn't have the punching in the arm thing, thank god. You guys seem like you came from like scary. That would yeah. Oof. I didn't see the pink bedroom because of getting dinner. It's so pretty. Oh yeah, let me show you a little bit more. I feel like I really like the step up into the nook. I'm not sure how I feel about this bed without a headboard, but I feel like it makes it feel more built in, you know? But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's quite cute and compact. This plant's also sort of in the way, but I kind of like that. Maybe I'll move it, scooch it back just a smidge. Yeah, that feels better, I think. It's like trying to water that plant up there. I missed the era of table topping, but lived through the corn dogs. Am I being very British right now? Okay, I've never had a corn dog in my life. I know those are completely American things, but I sort of know what they are. Table topping? Like tabletop games? Or is that something else that I don't know about? Okay, actually also I want to change this to be midnight. So this is what it looked like with the lights. I hate the lighting in this, right? It feels so like it feels like when you have what's that called? Where it makes the lights go funny with your glasses. You need glasses to correct it. Astigmatism. That's what I'm looking for. Imagine being picked up and slammed through a table. Oh. Huh. I read that in the cat voice. The huh? Except usually there's no table. Oh. You're peanutting. Do I even want to know what that is? I feel like I don't want to know. I feel like, guys, like I think the worst I had was my cousin like sit on me and fart on me like a couple times, but that's pretty standard. And that didn't last very long. I promise. I like that. Oh, it's from the street lamp. Okay, I was like, why is this just illuminated here? That's really odd to me. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, did I forget to? Okay, hold on. She's not beautiful. Hold on. I can see an error in my ways. I need to fix. When someone yanks on your tie, it tightens around your neck. You gotta be careful not to strangle the person, though. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, I don't actually think that was supposed to be there. In hindsight. That's why that looks bad. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm vibing, I'm following. Okay. Really, it was a major issue for years at our school. No. I did go to a decent school though, so like there wasn't a lot of violence at my school, I don't think. So I definitely had that going for me. I'm gonna go back to the main menu while we chat actually. Quit the main menu, save and quit. I'm gonna like round out the stream. Have a little bit more of a chat, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere just yet. We're gonna have a little wind down for the next like 5-10 minutes. Yeah. So many people had to have their ties cut off because of them. Actually, we didn't have ties. That's why. I don't think we had ties. I think you were allowed to wear them in sixth form if you wanted, but I don't think we had them as part of our uniform. We might have had them in primary school. I don't quite remember. But we definitely didn't in my secondary school. I don't know why I was auto-modded. You were? Hold on. Oh, can I find out? It might be I like have ooh! Okay, can I find that out? Violence, I guess. Maybe? I have my mod settings set pretty high, but I don't know what you said. Twitch just said no, I guess. Also, I don't know if it was auto-modded by like the moderation. Yes. Analytics. Okay. Nothing's been moderated on Twitch, so that must mean it's the what's it called? Thing I have set up. To auto mod separately. Yes. Dashboard. Was there an auto mod? Quotes. I can quote myself? That's crazy. Can I find out if the auto mod was tripped? I don't know how to do that. I would think it should have auto modded anything crazy. I guess it was Twitch automatically, but Twitch didn't tell me. That's weird. I don't know about Twitch. Is there an audit log of some sort? Yeah, but it doesn't show that anything happened. Hold on, let me double check. That's so odd. Did it say anything or anything? Because normally when when it mods, you get like, hold on. Like it holds the message for me to review basically. You know? Like, generally that's how that works. Or maybe it'll show up when I end the stream, maybe? That might be it. It's not showing me when I'm live, but that would suck. Nothing in Twitch. Don't know what you said. But yeah, there's nothing in Twitch either to show the bot has been ordered. Thank you. Yeah, and well, it's not showing me anything. That's so weird. Yeah, because normally it would show. That's odd. Don't love that. I'm probably not looking in the right place. I am decently new to Twitch, and it might show me once my stream is done. And maybe I can find. Nada said it's being checked. I was just explaining corn dogging, it was just school violence. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know what you said, but I can't imagine it was that bad. Maybe it's a Twitch thing then and not like a me stream setting thing, because I've got nothing on my end that I can see. Again, maybe it'll show me once the stream stops. That's my only guess. But, It's supposed to be like at least held for review. Like I'm supposed to be able to then like allow it or something. But I didn't even get like a pop-up in my stream. Did I? No. Like it doesn't even show that you sent a message that needs to be looked at or anything, you know? Which seems to be quite odd. Click on my name maybe, yeah. No. It says 000 for mod actions, 0 for mod comments. It doesn't like show me anything. Like I can manually do all that stuff. Hold on. Yeah, I can manually like do all that stuff. Obviously, I don't want to do that. I don't know how it works either, but I feel like it should be like usually it comes up. I imagine with like a pop-up or something. Like surely they can't make it this hard to mod your chat. Please, I beg. Oh man, that's so weird. Anyway, I'll look up corn dogging actually. Because I don't even know what it is. Oh. Oh man, that sounds not fun. And not harassment. My explanation was more appropriate. Okay. I was gonna say, like, if you, there might have been a word that could possibly have done that than whatever you're probably reading. Yeah. Probably. Honestly, the way that they summarized it felt, it's not sexual in nature, but it did look like sexual harassment. I don't think it is, but it did make it sound like that, which probably would, if you phrase it like that, Twitch probably wouldn't like that, but I hope that I don't think you did. It is a violation. It is, I don't know, maybe it is kind of sexual in nature. I don't know. Google corn dogging. Best name being last name frog. I don't know why I keep calling you that, but it is fun. It's like a stem or something. I'd say that. I said tailbone and knees. Oh, okay. That's not what I was reading. Ooh, turn on shield mode. Chat settings. Can I? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me scroll up. Was I deleting the message? No, I don't even have like the message to review. Yeah, it's not showing up. I am now first name being last name frog as the mighty dictator known as Moth has decided. Amazing. I wouldn't say like sexual, but it is a violation. Yeah, that's fair. I do agree that it's like, yeah, violating, but yeah, I don't know if it's sexual in nature in that way. But then I don't know. It's a weird line. And I'm too brain tired to think about it. View recent raids, review unbanned requests, manage moderation settings. Yeah, I'm really not saying anything. Ooh, but I can like do all these buttons for my chat and like that's cool. I didn't know I could do all of this. Chat highlights. Ooh. I mean that's cool. Just looking at all my things. My buttons I can press. That's pretty cool. Ooh. Ooh, I can switch screens actually. Hold on. I'm still gonna keep talking, but I can. Oh no, that's the stream ended. I thought it said stream ending. Boo. I'll stay on the screen, I guess. Make it brighter. Woohoo! But yeah. Oh my god. Can't believe we've been like on stream for like 3 hours and 11 minutes. That's crazy. That's like, I think this might be the longest stream I've ever done, guys. Are you guys proud? I'm becoming like a full on Twitch streamer. It's amazing. I'm gonna get so many clips out of this. Yeah, today was fun. Thank you, thank you. I enjoyed um the stream, although it was quite long. I enjoyed it. I'm probably gonna do some more building challenges, but I want to find some more interesting ones. This was good, but um yeah, I don't know how much it really challenged me. But I want to have a little look. Anyways, after I graduated, kids started this other trend of slapping each other on top of the head. So it's kind of nice that the trend of assault is getting like violent. Oh, less violent. I mean that's good, but yeah, man, that's so weird to me as somebody who went to a school that like I don't think assault was a thing. I mean, like I'm sure it was, and I wasn't aware of it, but we didn't have like I don't ever remember that sort of thing happening. There was like emotional violence. I went to an all-girls school actually, so there was like emotional violence and underhanded shit, but there wasn't like physically hurting each other because I don't know, still wasn't a thing, or at least no one ever did it to me. Maybe I missed out. Maybe I was just really oblivious. No, but yeah, I like the stream. I like the challenge. I'm probably gonna do another one of these as like a one-off. That was kind of cool. Um, so yeah, did you not have the "I like your cut" G before getting slapped? No, and the fact that the way I said that phrase sounded so posh probably says why. I did not have that. I'm actually gonna take a photo of this for the thumbnail before I forget. I'm gonna do that on stream. Why not? Everybody else on the board has probably clicked off of just me last minute rambling before I end. But I'm enjoying my stream. I don't want to stop, but I don't want to do another build because it is late. I should go soon because I should sleep at some point. Why is my phone off? Huh? No, it's on. This game takes forever to load. That is a downside to this game. Way too long. To be fair, this is late for you. It is. I know. It's nearly midnight here. I got beat up in a locker room once and that was the worst and it was kind of abnormal. Okay, I'm glad it was abnormal, but like, ooh, that's not good. And rough. I don't even think we had that. Like, I think all our scandals were like, oh my god, somebody was like making out or whatever in a locker room. We didn't have locker rooms because that's an American thing, but you know what I mean? Like, music room actually was our equivalent. Um, right. Let me figure out how to take a good screenshot of this. Welcome to stream. Because I gotta get close enough where I can get the detail in, but I want to be able to like zoom in and get rid of all of this. Can I? Is there like a button to make the GUI disappear? Is that the button? No. I think the answer is gonna be no on that. Photo mode. I do not need parasensoring. What's this? Okay, cool. I can take it in that time of day. Sweet. Oh man. Oh wow. That's a real good like photo mode. That's insane. I could put lens dirt on. Oh man. Okay. Can I also turn? Ooh, ooh. Yeah. All of that down, please. You don't need to invert the cameras though. Guys, we're locked in. Beautiful thumbnail. Gorgeous. Not you putting them all to 69. What can I say? I stand on business. I once got grabbed into this massive circle of people, pushed to the center with one other person, and was told I couldn't leave till one of us punched each other. Man, how very gladiatorial combat. Very Roman of you. But must have been quite traumatizing. Goodness. Right. I think that is going to be it for me. Otherwise, I will stay on stream forever and never sleep. But thank you very much for joining me. I'm glad you guys were here. This was a fun stream. I'm gonna probably do something like this again. But I want to finish Life is Strange, so I'm gonna do another Life is Strange this weekend. Maybe I'll do some more Paralives. I'm really enjoying this game, especially like round launch. I want to kind of take advantage of it. Has my game audio been muted for long? Have you guys been able to hear any music? Because I've just looked down and realized it's muted. Whoops. Yeah. Oh. That's not great. I mean, good job it wasn't anything important. There's no story or lore or anything. But you've just been listening to me ramble with no backing track. Awful. Yeah. Thanks for joining. See you in the next one. Bye. Have a good